Okay. Hopefully, I don't actually know if the microphone is working properly. Because the little audio spikes look different than normal. So here, maybe if you guys, let me pull up the chat. Maybe if you guys are, if you're here, if you're joining, if you can let me know maybe how the audio sounds. Will and Liam are here. How are you guys doing? Let me just move this to the right place. How does the audio sound? It looks a little bit different on my screen. Like normally the audio kind of moves in a certain way when I talk. It looks a little bit different. So Umaima, you're here early. You are. Will sent a couple jewels. Thank you, Will. What's up, Spruce? We're gonna be on the alternate account today, and it's kind of wild to think that it's been so long since we've done this. I'm also just making sure to get things set up on the other couple of platforms. So let's see here. Just give me a sec. Yeah, we're gonna be playing on the alt. So, Samuel's already here over on Instagram. What's up? Trying to catch up to you? No, I'm not trying to catch up to you. I just figured it would be I just figured it's been so long since we've actually played on the alt account. We're still at around 8,000 trophies. We're still around the same range that we were, but I think it's been a couple months, honestly, since we've played Trophy Road on this account. You're at 8,500. Honestly, you guys are probably, I mean, if you're at 8,500, we're still at 8,000. So I don't think we're gonna climb 500 trophies in a day. He's a holy Smurf. Smurf is in just me having a different account, an alt account. Honestly, that's fair, but to kind of make up for that, we do have kind of underleveled cards in this arena. So I think we'll just see kind of what this looks like, because again, it's been a couple of months since we've even 1.8 million coins. Honestly, Christian, I don't even know how I got that many. I really don't. I haven't spent any money on this game, and I've gotten 1.8 or whatever million coins. I don't know how, because I've never spent money on this. This is a completely free-to-play account. So, oh wait, okay, I gotta, hold on. Alright, those barbs are probably gonna take my tower. I took 10 years to respond to them. But let's see. Emerness? Why do you want me to say your name? Noob is here. Noob, you should be happy that we're playing Clash today. Me neither. You got to 9.5k today. Yeah, you quit for a while. That's what I've thought about doing. I've thought about just quitting as well, because is that knight gonna counter? I think we might need to use yeah, let's use the shield ability just to give it a little bit more health. But Umaima, you joined over on Instagram. I've thought about quitting CR, and I've definitely played it less. So it's like I used to literally play this daily. Like I used to stream this every single day. But you know, I've since resorted to doing it once every, I don't know, once every week and a half or so. Like it's, I don't know. I've played it. Matthias, come on, bro, cook. Alright, well, I'm sure he's going to go with his... Okay, we should be able to get a lineup here. We will poison this anyway. I'm sure he's going to go barbs somewhere, but hopefully Magic Archer can... Okay, P.E.K.K.A. is somehow still alive. P.E.K.K.A. is pretty much our only decently leveled card. I would say, let's see, we have 13 P.E.K.K.A. I guess we have level 13 Knight as well. But, and I think P.E.K.K.A. will probably, yeah, P.E.K.K.A. will pretty much take care of all that. I don't even think we need to answer the Lumberjack either. Sparky, we'll ignore the Sparky for now, because unless he's got like a freeze or something, then we should be alright. It's gonna go with the Firecracker anyway. Star, what is this? I know it's crazy because we... Okay. I used the Knight ability because I got a bit scared. Come on, we already know what he's gonna do. No, I guess not. Is he not gonna play Barbs? Come on, P.E.K.K.A. Okay, Magic Archer's on the tower at least. And I just hope the Firecracker... Oh no, it got out of the range. It's alright. He looks like he's just going to keep spamming us in the base. We can't let him get like a sneaky dash on us. So let's go with this here just to tank. With a Magic Archer. Hardest card level is Tesla with level 15. Yeah, a lot of... Okay, we can't be letting this guy get away with that, right? That's not gonna... Okay. He is winning as of right now. But card levels... Yeah, there's such a card level despair... Okay, I don't know. I really don't know why I did that. Because I could have put the Knight in the base and then use the ability to redirect the bowler. But at least Magic Archer is on the tower. Okay, just in case the P.E.K.K.A. doesn't pull that. Okay, we just need one more Magic Archer lineup, and we should be all good. Okay. Alright, we ended up kind of coming back there, but you're from Turkey? Nice. Shout out to Turkey. Is this a mobile game? Star, surely you know what Clash Royale is, right? Why don't I record myself grinding ranger trophies on my main account? That's true, I haven't really done that. The reason why I haven't really been playing real competitively, like on Trophy Road in my main account or ranked on my main account, is just because I don't know. It's like I always seem to play much worse when I'm on an iPad or when I'm trying to read the chat, so... You weren't your opponent, but good clutch. Alright, thank you, Blue Boy. I always seem to play much worse on an iPad and while I'm streaming as opposed to on a phone. So it's like when I want to kind of put my best foot forward, normally I just play on my phone, which is why I typically play a little bit more casually or, you know, on an alt account sometimes here. But, Mr. Link, you said you have finals tomorrow? Alright, well, good luck. Hopefully you can do well there. Do I see your messages? I do. I do see your messages. I haven't been... The chat is a little bit harder to read because I have it set up with a couple of other chats in a little bit of a different layout. So... What? Okay. I've never really seen... What is this? Pigs and Hog Rider? Okay, well, we'll go like that. Okay, okay, Knight's not going to be able to stay alive. I really hate that I don't have, like, a tornado or something to suck the Dark Goblin in. But homemade deck? Yeah, I mean, pigs and Royal Hogs and Hog Rider? think we'll just have to go with these if he goes with pigs. Noob wants us to play Expo Witch. Honestly, Noob, I don't think those cards are very high leveled. I don't think I have a very high level Expo or Witch on this account. So, Schneider, welcome. You want more? Yeah, I know you want that. I know you want Expo Witch. I know you're a big fan of it, but I don't think I have the card levels to really play that. So, is that going to... I think that cannon... I can't tell if that's going to pull the battle ram or not. I think he's back to his... He's just saving up for his Mega Knight, I think. Okay. Blue Boy, you got lucky with Dragon Spa? How so? Like, just got lucky with the matchups, or lucky with... Okay, hold on, let's go back. Uh-oh. Yeah, there goes our tower. We're not going to take his either. No. I'm thinking we have another deck built that we can try, because I think our win condition, which is Battle Ram, is it level... I think it's level 11? Level 10. Wait, why? I don't know why I'm not upgrading this. We can upgrade our cards. I don't know why why I haven't been doing that, but we have another deck built. The win condition is not any higher leveled, but let's see. You thought I was going to do a Minecraft stream? I did say it was going to be Minecraft or this. I decided on this, but Minecraft stream is going to be coming soon. So this is another deck that we can try. I think Dan or somebody else suggested this. It was kind of a mortar deck because it uses both of the Evos that we have. I think we only have like 4 Evos on our alt account, and this one uses 2 of those as well as our hero. So this was the deck that he suggested. We have tried this out and we've had some success with it, but our cards are just so underleveled that it's hard sometimes. I think most of the time, even Log kills archers, because most people have like a level 13 Log or something. So we'll give this a try, but I think the card levels might hurt us here. Do I play with both hands? Not usually. No, usually I just like tap and drag with one. So, Skeleton Barrel is a very good win condition. I agree. I think Evo Skeleton Barrel is a really, really solid win condition. Play Log Bait. The thing is, I think I did build a Log Bait deck, but I think that also kind of struggles with card levels. We have enough gold to be able to upgrade our cards a ton, but I don't know that we have the... Okay, we're just going to fireball that. Please get down. No, it's not going to get down. Okay, well there goes that tower. I mean, we could have gone for a knight and the ability, but then we would have just been spending all of our elixir to redirect that, so... You asked, Schneider, how did I finish the stream? The Subnautica stream? We got really close to beating the game. Okay, I think that's deep. We ended up fertilizing, or putting the hatching enzymes into the... What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like having these sloth reaction speeds, but we ended up putting the hatching enzyme into the eggs. We ended up hatching the eggs. The worst part is you can tell this guy's horrible, but we're just playing worse. Like, there was no need for him to put a mini P.E.K.K.A on the base, and yet he just decided it would somehow be a good idea. But the only thing that we really need to do in the Subnautica stream is build the Neptune rocket. So that's what we're going to be doing next. And I don't know if it's probably not going to be a tomorrow stream. It could be, actually. But a lot of people are wanting Minecraft, so tomorrow could be Minecraft as opposed to Subnautica. But whenever we stream it next, whenever we stream Subnautica next, we're going to be essentially getting the... Like, what is he doing? But, like, it doesn't even matter what he's doing. Okay, let's fireball that. Oh, I was gonna say, if we'd hit the magic archer, that would have been clutch. We kind of have to, like, make him waste his arrows. He's just saving it for the skeleton barrel. I mean, we got somewhat close, but not really. Anyway, so whenever we play Subnautica next, we are going to be pretty much just gathering the resources for the Neptune rocket, because we've hatched the eggs that Sea Emperor Leviathan. I think she ended up passing away, sadly. And we ended up disabling the gun as well. So we ended up disabling the automatic defense system that would shoot us down if we tried to go up. So we've done pretty much everything but construct the rocket. So it shouldn't take very long. Like, you know, most of our streams are 4 hours. Most of them are pretty long. But I think the next time we do the Subnautica stream, it shouldn't take more than, like... Oh, I thought that would have activated. Shouldn't take more than maybe an hour, hour and a half to get all the resources that we need to get that. Schneider, you said I was worried about spreading myself too thin, but you feel like I'm not spreading myself thin enough. I guess that kind of makes sense. Dang, that mortar died quick. I mean, going with a knight wouldn't even really do anything. Skeleton dragons are just putting out these ounces of damage. Upgrade that barrel. I mean, I gotta upgrade everything. The gold is not really the issue. Like, we have plenty of gold, but I don't know that we have the wild cards. And our fireball doesn't even kill magic archer. So we have to waste a whole bar barrel, and now we can't afford mortar. I'm thinking with Trophy Road, I think you have to play what's highest level. I think even if you have a deck that has good synergy, I think Trophy Road is all about the levels. So, did I beat the Hollow Knight Green Path boss? I don't know which one the Green Path one is. I kind of forget what the different kind of biomes are. But, okay, let's go with this on the other side. I guess he does have cannon. I mean, is there a point to even fireballing that? We're going to have to waste a bar barrel on it anyway. Okay. Spruce, what's up? Make sure to like in order to get more Clash content. Yes, liking the stream would help a lot if you haven't already. I think I've also noticed, I think there's a lot of people that watch pretty consistently, but that aren't necessarily subscribed, so that helps out the channel quite a bit as well. So, are you saying to dislike if you don't want more Clash content? I guess. I mean, typically the schedule is Clash videos every day, but as far as streams, I try to mix that up. But let's see. We can upgrade the barrel once. Let's see how many wild cards we have. Wow, we actually have quite a few. Why am I not using them? Okay, it's just a matter now of what kind of deck do we upgrade? Because I think we have, let's see, common wild cards. We have a few thousand, which would, yeah, we could level up the knight. We could level up the mortar, couple ticks, play the new game mode. The restless one, restless undead. I think I saw someone playing that. It didn't really, I don't know, it didn't really, it looked okay, but isn't it just, is it pretty much just, there's like tombstones that are set up and they kind of spawn guards is what it looked like. Josh is pay to win. Not on this account, Liam. I haven't spent a dime on this account, and so I don't even remember how I got that much gold. But okay, I think we'll use this just because we don't really have another good ground tank for the mini P.E.K.K.A. So, Spruce, what is your deck? Because if I have the card levels to play your deck, I probably can, but kind of depends on what it is. Okay, honestly, I think we'll just zap that. Guess we will go with this now. Alright, he's playing Giant. I wonder if he's... The thing is, with these kind of mid-ladder decks, you never know what they're playing because they're so absurd. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing not magic archering that. Okay, I'm like missing these opportunities to be doing things. Okay, I think we will go with a battle ram here. Just because we have the knight ability if we need it. I don't even think we need it. I think we can just poison. I'm aware poison kind of heals up the witch, but with the magic archer targeting it, it is still not going to die. No, no. Okay. I think our tower is still going to be not in good health with that. Okay. Alright. Honestly, let's just go with that. Let's set up with a P.E.K.K.A in the back, I think. So, your deck is Pigs 2.9. You want me to try that out? Okay, this guy does have Mega Knight. I think if he plays anything else in the middle... Come on, P.E.K.K.A, I need you to do good for me here. He's kind of allowing us to get this massive counter push. Let's go like this just to allow it to tank for longer. Okay, barbs are going to be on the tower, I think. Come on, I just need 2 hits. Okay, thank goodness. Okay, this guy's saying well played. This guy was courteous. How am I the most American person? Lynx. Or are you talking to Dark? I would assume maybe you're talking to Dark. I know you guys are close. Alright. We could build an Archer Queen Pigs deck, but I don't know what that would look like. Can I show my emotes? I don't have very many on this account. I'll be honest. I don't have very many. The Archer Queen Pigs deck is also going to be really underleveled spruce because our delivery, I guess skeletons doesn't matter too much. Which spirit does it use? I think it uses one of these, right? Hero Marcher is broken. Yeah, I'm grateful they nerfed it to 2 elixir because when it was 1 elixir, it was the most annoying thing in the game. And even when it's 2 elixir, it's still... I still hate it. Okay, okay, no, hold on. So, Archer Queen Pigs, I think Earthquake, we're missing that as well. Earthquake is level 9. I don't think this is gonna work in Trophy Road, but alright, we'll give it one try. I don't mean to be swiping over here. Okay, Archer Queen. Pigs are gonna be level 10. We could probably spend some wild cards to level them up again. And what are we missing? I think we're missing one. I think the log is our last one. Log is... I think that's also... It's level 9. Yeah, I mean, our highest level card is level 12 with the Archer Queen. This is going to go horrible, but... Let's see. Your Earthquake's level 9 is as well. Maybe you ought to be switching to a different deck, Spruce, because if your Earthquake's level 9 and you're at, you know, whatever it was. Okay. We'll just go with this. Let's have the ability kind of ready. Okay. Honestly, is Cannon still gonna... Yeah. Okay. Honestly, we'll let that go and just go Pigs. See what he's got. How's it going, Shivam? I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name, Shivam. Shivam, my best finish. I've gotten to Ultimate Champion. I don't have a ranked finish because I've never really like grinded for a ranked finish. Like I don't know. I've never loved playing real competitively. I've always kind of played more casually. So I don't have a ranked finish, but my best Ultimate Champion, you know, medals has been like 16, 20 or something like that. So I pretty much just finished with around like a 52% win rate, which I think is not great. It's kind of a very average win rate. I kind of finished with that and then didn't play Ultimate Champion any more than that. And just kind of, yeah, just kind of got the score that I was given and finished Ultimate Champion, and that was that sort of thing. So, can I see your messages, Liam? Yeah? How's it going, Liam? You want me to use your deck? Okay, I think we're gonna... Let's put this into the same lane as that. Okay, let's put this off to the side, I think. Okay, we should be alright. Okay, hold on. Archer Queen. He's going to get some damage. Yeah, he's going to go with that. Okay, we're now in the lead. And we're going to actually try to... I don't really know what he's doing. I don't think he's playing this real well. Thankfully, his fireball is not too over leveled. His towers are level 14. I didn't even realize he had a 14 towers, but like this. I think we'll split them this. No, we'll go all in one lane. Just kind of have the ability hovered. Come on, Archer Queen. I think Archer Queen isn't quite going to take it, but it'll do a lot of... Oh, it actually will. Okay. All right. That was not too bad. Same here, your bud. Oh, no. Same here. Your best was also 1600. Afterwards, you dropped hard. You were at like 1100? Dang. Yeah, that... I mean, you know what? I've seen that happen. Like, I've seen people's... Like, occasionally I've gone to people's profiles and kind of seen where they're ranked. or like what their best finish was. And like there have been times where I've seen best finishes, top finishes at, 400 trophies, like, or medals maybe is what it's called. But I have seen people with like, trophies, best finishes in the few hundreds. So there definitely are people, I think, that end up tilting and going down really, really low. Am I talking about Rome? I don't think so. These are like all the people, usually the people's profiles that I check. I usually check them after I've like played against them. Okay, we could try to activate King, but we're just gonna go with that to tank for the Archer Queen. And now we'll use the ability. I hope that can kill it before it jumps. Okay. Before it jumps on the tower. Ollie's here. What's going on, Ollie? I think we're going to Earthquake that. Just to get that on the... Okay. I was going to say get that maybe on the Witch, but he went with that. Alright, so we're up against Mega Knight Witch. And it appears to be a bit over-leveled as well. So we're going to have our work cut out for us, I think. Honestly, I kind of just want to save... Oh, that was... Okay. I was hoping that would pull that back, but... That's alright. Rome's best is 210? Dang, that's... Yeah. I can see how that's... That is a low... finish. Okay. Let's go with a cannon as well. High Ice Spirit, maybe? Bro, our cannon is like barely damaging that Mega Knight. Okay. Still better than yours? I mean, yeah, reaching Ultimate Champion at all, I think is... Like, if you reach Ultimate Champion at all, I think that's impressive. So it's like... I never really cared too much about really obtaining a top finish. I was kind of like, you know what? As long as I get to Ultimate Champion, that is good enough for me. Our Archer Queen is going to die, like, immediately. And Mega Knight's going for the tower. I think we'll just log back to try and reset it onto that. I'm surprised he hasn't won yet. Like, I'm surprised this game is still... Did he just lose the game? I don't know. Why is he... Why is he cycling a wizard all the way back there? I don't think we've won yet, but that was definitely not a good play, I don't think, by him. Okay, please cycle a Mega Knight in the back. No, okay. He's being a little bit smart. He's putting him over there. Okay, hold on. We're gonna need something to, like, keep tanking for the... I think that's gonna do it. Let's use the ability. I don't think the ability is gonna be enough. No. Oh, it's discouraging something coming so close. Guess what you just got? What did you just get, Schneider? Find Ultimate Champion, lose all the medals, and see what happens at 0 medals? What happens at 0 medals? I don't know very many people who that's happened to. That would have to be a big tilt to go all the way back to 0 to lose 1,500 medals. But, King Cece? What do you say? Try me, Duke? What does that mean? Okay, V8, put in a deck. Looks like kind of a bait deck of some kind. They uninstall the game for you at 8 medal or at 0 medals. That would be kind of funny. It would be kind of fitting as well, I think. Liam, yeah, I can try out your deck as well. This is one that V8 put into Instagram chat, so we'll give it a go, and then I'll copy and paste your deck as well. But I'm thinking this might be something I have to try. I might have to try this in a classic challenge, just because it's probably gonna... We're probably gonna be limited by card levels, I would think. So just a couple spirits. Wall breakers. Okay, dang. So this is just a really, really cheap spam deck. What am I missing? Cannon and... Is that it? Wait, Skeletons, Valkyrie, Goblin Barrel, Wall Breakers, Cannon, Ice... I think that's only 7 cards. What am I missing here? Your deck is broken? Do I have you on the friends list? Mushta? Oh, and Magic Archer as well. Okay, I feel like I've seen this deck before. Is this a deck that, like... I could have sworn... Yeah, I could have sworn like Riley or Mo Light or somebody used this deck somewhat recently, like in the past few seasons. Like it looks like kind of a familiar deck. So let's put in Hero Marcher, let's put in the Evos. I'm assuming Evo Valkyrie should go in there, right? Or is it Evo... I think the version that I saw them playing was this. Was just the regular Valkyrie, if I remember right. So let's see. Liam, if I have you on the friends list, I think you're at like 7,000-ish trophies, right? It's like Hypno's deck plus Mo's deck. It does seem like a Mo Light deck. Just like really super quick cycle, constant pressure. I've never actually seen Hypno. Like I've never seen any of his videos or anything, so I don't know what kinds of decks he plays. But it definitely does sound like a... Yeah, a pro deck. You're not on the friends list? Okay, Liam, I don't see you either. So, do you want to put your deck in the chat, Liam? Because I thought you were at 7,000. Oh, I passed you. Okay, how many trophies do you have? You're at 8K. Okay, so a little bit above then. Let's see. Okay, there we go. I'm assuming your deck is going to be this one. Oh, I've played you with this one before. This is definitely a mid-ladder menace deck. Okay, we'll give this one a go. So, okay, hold on. You beat a top 200 player who was trash talking you in a live stream. Dang, that must be pretty satisfying. CC, you put in, is that your deck that you just put in as well? To the chat? Also, with this deck, we kind of got to apply constant pressure because I don't think we're really going to be able to... I think it's kind of hard. It's oftentimes hard to break through, like once you get into like double elixir and whatnot. It's kind of just a... So I feel like we have to kind of be aggressive in single. I think this guy's probably playing Hog, right? Okay, let's maybe go with this. And then just a Fire Spirit possibly to tank for a little bit longer. Alright, we will continue the spam. Okay, it does have cannon, but I guess we'll get some damage on the left. Wait, I thought we just... It's kind of crazy. I thought we just got back to a... I thought we just played a cannon, and I look and we're already back to it. I mean, that's an accurate emote, I would say. Did you get timed out? No, Schneider, you didn't get timed out. I've said this many times before. I'm not able to read every message in the chat. So if I don't read one of your messages, I'm not ignoring you. You haven't been timed out. It's, Okay, hold on. Let's go like this, I think. Okay, I mean, he did okay at mitigating some damage, but like we're still getting a lot. Has this guy played a win condition yet? Honestly, it's too tempting. We'll go with this at the bridge. Probably see if we can pull this over as well. Can we just continue to keep the Magic Archer alive? Okay, we'll throw this like a little bit deep. Hopefully he... Okay, no, he did not miss that. It is kind of tough though, like when he sets up a cannon like that, it does make it a little bit hard to go in with like wall breakers or anything. But I think maybe we outcycled his log. This does feel like a really annoying deck to just get constantly spammed with all game. Shivam, you tried a deck as well? Or you put in a deck? Evo, Valkyrie, Wall Breakers, Hero Goblins, Rocket. Okay. I can give that a go. That was a pretty solid deck. This is Liam's deck that he wanted us to try, and then I can make yours after that, Shivam. And also CC over in the TikTok chat, I see you put in a deck as well with Goblin Barrel. I don't know exactly what all that... So Evo Mega Knight, Evo... Wait, why didn't I... Okay. I don't know why I didn't mini-peck on that. But Kardik, how's it going? I'll try to understand that as much as I can, but what is Moataz? Is that supposed to be mortar? Did I rescue the Sea Emperor Leviathan without you? Not quite. We didn't rescue the Sea Emperor Leviathan. We ended up getting the hatching enzyme and essentially hatching her eggs. And then okay, do we need to answer? I think we do. And then she ended up dying. Like after we hatched her eggs and her young swam off into the shallows is what they called it. She ended up passing away, so we didn't technically save her, but we have saved her young, I believe. And this firecracker needs to... Okay. Should be okay now. Let's hog in front. I think he does have Tesla back, but at least Witch will be there to maybe... Okay, never mind. Pronounce your name as Karthik. Okay, I was wondering, because I did see the H there. I didn't know if it was, like, silent or whatnot, but Karthik. Sounds good. And Naveen is here as well. Welcome, Naveen. Okay. I do feel really bad playing this deck, because, like, this is everything that I hate about Clash Royale. Evo Mega Knight, Evo Witch is just so... I hate playing against it. It feels so brain dead to play. So honestly, if this guy beats me, I would hope he BMs, because I would absolutely BM somebody if I played against this. I would be BMing them as well. So, oh, we can't kill the wizard. Okay, let's go with this anyway, even though the musketeer is still there. Okay, not the best hog. Okay, he's just gonna set up to go in again. Butterfly, yeah, he does have... It's like a hog firecracker deck, but then he's got P.E.K.K.A. thrown in there as well. Okay, why am I don't know why I'm leaking elixir. Crap. Yeah, it's gonna take it. And is he gonna... throw out an emote? I would have against that deck. But, okay, there's a couple more decks that you guys put in. Let's see, we can probably get rid of this one. So, okay, CC over on TikTok is the Moataz. Is that supposed to be Mortar? I can try to build it, but yours also has Evo Mega Knight. Yours also has Evo Mega Knight, Evo Witch. Not again. All right. Well, we'll try it. Snowball, Vines, and Guards. Let's see. 2 Vines, Snowball, and then Goblin Barrel as well. So not the Evo one because we already have a couple Evos. I mean, is Moataz, is that Mortar? That's the closest resembling thing. So is there anything, I'm missing one card here. You said Dark Goblin? Okay, so this is, does this deck looks, no Knight? Oh, okay, so no, you put Knight as opposed to Mortar? Like this? Does this look right? Karthik, you're here, just not typing. All right, that's totally okay. I miss yours, Shivam. I do see yours. This was just put in to the TikTok chat like probably 10 minutes ago, so I wanted to build that. I do see yours as well with Evil Valkyrie, so let's give that a try as well. Wall Breakers. Hero Goblins. Guess Wall Breakers are up here. And then Rocket Ice Spirit. So kind of like a rocket mainly for Loon. Wait, so Evo Goblin Barrel as opposed to Evo Wall Breakers. Okay. How many cards am I missing? 2 cards. So what am I missing? Rocket, Ice Spirit. What cards am I missing, Shivam? I think I only see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, Bard Barrel. Okay, there's one card I'm missing. What's up, Sauce Rogers? I do remember you. How have you been? Okay, Mushta, I see your deck as well. We might as well build that while we're here. Karthik, you want to do 2v2s? I can put in my... Here, I'll show you my Supercell ID. That way you guys can send a request if you'd like. So maybe like take a screenshot of this, because we're only going to be on this page for a few seconds. So I guess maybe, I mean, the Supercell ID is the same as my username. It's just code squash. Code is in all caps. So you guys can see it in the top right. So same as my username. If you want to send me a Supercell ID request, that way you could send battles or whatnot. It's not my main deck or my main account, Tyler. This is an alternate that we actually haven't played on in a really... We haven't played on this in a really long time. Like, we used to play on it almost daily a couple months ago, but this is the first time in, yeah, probably a couple months that we're hopping back into it. It's at around 8,000 trophies, so it's very much in the mid-ladder. And right now, we're kind of just trying out decks and kind of hopping into Trophy Road games, maybe every now and then. So, Cannon and Mini P.E.K.K.A. Okay, I think that should be everything. Alright, so this is your deck. It sounds like Evo Witch and Evo Skeleton Barrel. And then there's a hero spot open, so we'll do that as well. So we have 3 decks to try. We have... This is, I think... CC's. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but... King CC. Then we have... one from... I think this is yours. This is yours, Shivam, right? We do have Ice Spirit in it, so... I didn't see another card. But, okay, Manish and Connor, if you guys want to hold on to your decks for the time being, we have 3 to try out, and then we can try out yours as well. Am I doing some 2v2s or classic games? Right now, I'm just trying out decks gameplay. So, we'll try out this first one. And, let's see. You were going to say you're in a top 4 clan, your lowest alt is about the same level? Yeah, there's pretty much just one deck that I use. I don't often log on to my alternate accounts because I guess we'll just snowball. I don't often log into my alt accounts because this one is only logged in on an iPad, and I usually only do iPad for like streaming and whatnot. Oh no. Oh wait, did that snipe the... What am I doing? I don't know why I'm putting... Why am I putting a Dark Goblin into the mortar shot? Okay, this guy was throwing out hearts at the start, but now he's throwing out the brain dead emotes. True colors are showing out once they're ahead. Okay. Do Saul take Mini P.E.K.K.A.? What does that mean? Okay, the witch is still there. Let's... Why not? Every brain dead player I know does it. So, the witch is going to splash those pretty quick. Why don't we actually just go like this? Try to make something out of this. Okay, well, honestly, we'll just let that go. We'll get some guard damage over there. Can't be mad about that. Oh, I hate that. Honestly, that's one of the most annoying things to do is when you have like a skeleton barrel or something that's in front of like a rascal girl or... okay. The thing is, this might actually end up working out because we kind of have to cycle another card to tank for the mortar. And we also kind of have to play guards to counter that. So that's actually not too bad. It kind of ended up working out in a way. You don't play meta decks, you try playing ugly decks, the only way to have fun. Honestly, that's kind of the exact mindset I have, if I'm going to be honest. Why is he shushing me? What's up with that? I try to play these really kind of wonky, sometimes auto-generated decks for that exact reason. But even when I try doing that, sometimes the game still isn't fun. Because like there was a time when I played an all barbarians deck. Because I was like, you know what? Only barbarians, like that's kind of a funny troll-ish deck. I want to give that a try. Obviously there's no air barbarian cards. And the first time I tried playing that, guess what? Just my luck. Guess what I went up against? Yep, it was Lava Hound. It's like as soon as it seems like even when I try to play these kinds of... Oh, that was really bad. I thought the knight was going to be tank. Alright, you know what? That's fine. So it's like, even when... It does feel sometimes, like, even when I try to play a more casual deck, it still doesn't really work out the way that I want it to. But I do think that it's... I don't like really playing meta decks. Let's Vines that as well. And if we can... Oh, I was really hoping to use the Knight ability. Okay, he is holding on by a thread at the moment. No. Oh, that's actually gonna win him the game. Yeah, that was on me for not defending that properly. Yeah. Hated cards, even though they're broken, you're always gonna face them, so might as well use them. Yeah, that's the problem with like a meta Like, even though these cards are so annoying and they're so hated, you're gonna, like, it does feel like you kind of have to use them just to survive, because you're gonna go up against them, and if you're not using what's most broken, it seems like. Yeah, I think that's part of the reason why this game can be really frustrating sometimes. Because when you try to play the deck that you want, or when you try to play a more homemade deck, you just end up going against meta slop every time, it seems, which is why I kind of don't play Trophy Road a ton. So, okay, so the missing card was Dark Goblin for your deck, Shivam. Okay, we'll give that a go. If you guys want to play 2v2s in a little bit, Spruce, we can probably do that a bit later. They should add Evil Fire Spirit, which when it jumps, it has a fire effect for like 5 seconds. That would be kind of interesting, like a little poison effect kind of thing, where like anything in the fire range gets damaged down a little bit. That's kind of an interesting idea. Like maybe, is this guy playing Hog? Alright, we'll just rocket that. I don't want there to be like a hog or something in front of that. So we will just kill it while we can. Oh, you knew he had it. Okay, at least Valkyrie is still hitting it. And let's go with this deep. Hopefully he doesn't notice that it's deep. Okay, he definitely did. Alright, we don't have a building in this deck, so stopping a hog completely is going to be impossible unless we rocket it, which I don't want to rocket a hog, but that's also the only way that we can kind of mitigate it getting all damage. Honestly, yeah, I was going to say, if he goes with that, it's so hard to stop behind a knight that we're just going to do that. Do I have every Evo and hero? Not, definitely not in this, on our alt account. Like, definitely not here. On our main account, we're kind of close to it. Okay, at least that's not going to line up, I don't think. Okay. Oh man, this is not... Oh, he's gonna hit the Ice Spirit as well. Okay, at least we'll pull the hog back a little bit. And it won't be on the tower just yet. Is he trying to save his log for... What is he saving his log for? Dang, that was actually a really bad respawn, and I think that might cost us the game. What is my name? I mean, my name is the same as... Okay, I'm sure he's going to go with his hog? No, he's just going to go with a plain... Honestly... Oh, wait, what do we do here? Okay, just hold on for 1 second. I really don't want to lose this game. I mean, do we have to... Okay, at least we have Evil Valkyrie. Oh, that's gonna... Oh, what was that? That Ice Spirit ended up winning that for him. Dave, how's it going? My mistake was trusting the Evil Valkyrie too much. Let's try that again. I feel like that's a good deck. We just didn't play it properly. So Manish. Okay. I'll try out your deck, Manish, as well. Let's actually go with that over here. And I think we will definitely spam the respawn. Okay, please don't have a miner or something. Dang, what are we... Oh, it's going to be on the tower. Alright, at least we'll get one wall breaker connection. We will take that. And I think... Do we have to play goblins again? I never know if we need to play goblins or not. I think we did in that case because he snowballed, but... That's still going to charge. We don't... We could have wasted our Evil Valkyrie on that, but I don't know if that's... Don't know if that would have been the best choice. Okay, please, Evil Valk. Okay. Bro, Evil Valk, I think I'm trusting her too much. Like, yeah, I should be playing more to defend something, but like, I have faith that she's gonna do it, but yeah. I gotta trust her less. It's 10 minutes past 2 a.m. here. Dang, that is early. Okay, honestly. Let's go with that. Come on, Dark Goblin. I think we can try and respawn. Maybe goblins as well. He's back to another bandit. Dang. What is going on? His bandit is dashing all the way across the map. Honestly, let's just go like this. As long as we just need to take that other tower, really. So, like, yeah, he's gonna take ours, but I don't think he should be able to stop. I mean, we have a rocket, I guess, if we need to as well. So, how's it going? Okay, I was going to say, who defended that? How's it going, Thompson? Aaron Thompson. Hopefully you're doing well. Karat. Hopefully you're doing well. Johannes is here. Dang, Johannes, I know you mentioned that screens kind of give you migraines, though. So, like, it's definitely important to take care of your health over watching the stream. So definitely take rest, definitely take breaks, definitely go do something else if you're feeling that way. Do you think I'm skilled, or do I think I'm skilled? I would say I'm better than most Clash Royale players, but I'm not. Like, there's definitely there's so many different levels to the game. I would say I'm like middle to higher level, but like I'm not a beginner, but I don't know, it's kind of subjective. Like, what do you mean by skilled? Also, I don't know whose deck this was, but somebody put this into the chat. After this game, we won't have any more decks to try. So after this, I'll build yours, Manish, and also yours, Connor. You're going to show me one deck. Can I play it real quick? I mean, it depends on what the deck is. If it's just an absolutely atrocious deck, then maybe not. But no, please, I pray. Please don't be playing that E-Golem deck. I think this guy's playing the E-Golem, regular Golem deck. Watch, he's going to Golem the bridge or E-Golem the bridge. Why do I have nothing for this? Okay, that was kind of a really bad spot. Would I consider you OG? I think you've been here for a while, right, Connor? I think you've been here for at least a couple months, I would think. Thank you, Aaron. I am doing decent today, so hopefully you're having a good day. Okay, we'll just go over here, just so he can't use his Skeleton King on both. Okay, I'm assuming this guy must be lagging or something. If he uses his ability, we do have... Okay, this is kind of what I was thinking that we were playing. I think if I remember right, sometimes this deck even has... He's just going to E-Golem the other side, I think. Going to Golem the right, E-Golem in front of the Witch, the Night Witch, yeah. Oh, this is such an annoying deck to go up against. Can we... There's not even anything that we can... We can't even really defensive Skeleton Barrel. Because... There's nothing that really targets air. Okay. I think we should be okay. Somehow we defended that, so... I'm hoping... Oh, I meant to put that in the other land. I guess that's alright. We'll just log this away. Why is the... I think my log on the E-Golem... No, 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 no. I refuse to lose to this guy. There's no way. Okay. I think the Skeleton Barrel dropping should do it. Thank goodness. That is such a... as Jinxie would say, it's an AIDS deck. It's just such a... awful deck to go up against. I think we did probably have... I think we did have a good matchup, though. With... you know, enough splash and tank killing. You hate those kinds of decks? Yeah, I've been seeing it. Like, you wouldn't even think a deck like that would work. Like, E-Golem and regular Golem. Like, it just seems like slop. But it actually, like, it's kind of a meta deck, I think. What platforms do I stream on? So I stream on TikTok. I recently started streaming on Instagram probably just a few days ago. And then I've been streaming on YouTube Shorts for the longest. So those are the 3 platforms that I stream on. Okay. So I think Connor and Manish, I said I would try out your guys' decks. So these are the last 2 that we're going to try. I guess Darks as well. We'll try those 3. And then we'll either play 2v2s, or we can jump back into Trophy Road as well. So let's build out these decks. So Evo Valk, Evo Goblin Barrel. Okay, we just played a deck similar to this. Log, Ice Spirit. Mighty Miner as well. Okay. Normally, it feels like in most decks you only see, like in most bait decks, it seems like you only see 1 tank, but I know Mighty Miner has some synergy in some bait decks, so we'll see if it works out with 2. And then Bomb Tower and Dark Goblin as the last couple. Alright, this is Manish's deck. We'll build yours as well, Connor. Evo Skeleton. I think I know I've played yours before in a stream, Connor, because I know it has Evo Skeletons, and then isn't there Evo Skeleton? Okay, maybe this is a slightly different version, but Evo Skeleton, Skeleton King, arrows and fireball, Lumberjack minions, Mini P.E.K.K.A. Hero and Bowler. Okay. So, what am I missing? I think just minions and Lumberjack. Okay. I think this is everything here. So you said hero mini P.E.K.K.A, right? Finally seeing me back on Clash. Yes. A-Star, how's it going? It has been a while since we've seen this, ever since I've been playing Clash. So Jake, you've played a lot of decks with 3 versions of Giants? Dang, that's kind of absurd. But trade the hero mini P.E.K.K.A for the hero bowler. You think I should use hero bowler as opposed to hero mini P.E.K.K.A? Okay, we can give that a try. How's it going, Scour? Last deck that we need to build is Dark's deck. And let's see what it is. It's a Evo Xe minor Wallbreaker deck, it looks like. Okay, let's build it. I don't think we have Executioner added. Let's see, Hero Goblins and Log. I think I'm missing 3 cards. Let's see, Evo Knight, and then Goblin Cage and Tornado. Okay, how does this... This should be everything. And I think you said Hero Goblins and then Evo Knight, right? So we have 3 more decks to try. These are going to be the last 3 that we give a go. Schneider, how do you join the clan? There should be space. Yeah, there's 48. So just send a request, and I can accept you, Schneider, if you. There's a couple spots that are open in the clan. You can use Hero Mini P.E.K.K.A instead. Okay, I guess I probably will swap it out. I think Hero Mini P.E.K.K.A. I don't know. I'm just more familiar with using him as opposed to the Hero Bowler. And this guy's playing Miner. We have 3 different goblins in our deck. You already know he's gonna go backwards. Yeah. That thing is still alive. Let me guess. Bats to protect. No, okay, now he's gonna let it go. But Hero Magic Archer, honestly, I kind of agree. Someone in the chat said earlier that it's such a like just a broken, annoying card. And I agree. I agree with that. Okay, let me guess. Magic Archer. We'll Valkyrie anyway. I don't want to take the chance if he does want to Magic Archer that. But am I winning all my games? I wish. I wish it was that easy. I think we can Bomb Tower here. Alright, we just need a tank for the Magic Archer, I think. It's because all of our other cards kind of got splashed easily, it seems. What are you saying? 1% win rate? What does that mean? 1% win rate with this deck? Or just with this matchup? Or what do you mean by that? Colby's here. How's it going, Colby? It means my chance to win. Oh, as far as you just don't think it's a good deck? Okay. Ah, I keep misplacing the... I don't ever mean to do that. Like, play them off to the side like that, but... Hey, we're getting some damage. That's good. He keeps minoring in the front. Is he going to do it again? Yep. Is that still lined up? There's no way the Magic Archer is lined up with the Valkyrie. I guess I should have played it another one over. I don't know why he thought that was off to the side. Come on, Mighty Miner. I need the goblins to take it. I cannot lose to this guy. Do we have a spell? We don't have a spell. Oh wait, we do. We have Log. I think Log does 40 damage, right? Come on. I refuse to go out this way. No, we need another Log. I swear if I lose like this... Okay, thank goodness. That was... I was like... That would be the worst way to lose, honestly. What's up, KM20? You sent a heart over on TikTok. Thank you, KM. Yeah, those are... There's a few decks that I just hate going against, like, more than almost anything else. That's one of them. I think Hog Firecracker is another one. Obviously, Mega Knight Evo Witch is another one. Log nerfed. Yeah, they nerfed all the spell damage that it... I think before it did like 41 damage, right? But they nerfed the damage that spells do to towers now. Is Golem one of them? It's not like my most hated, but it's definitely up there. I would say I definitely hate playing against minor wall breakers and like drill a little bit more than Golem. But it's definitely... I definitely don't like going against Golem. So you're almost out of work, Colby. Nice. That's always a good day when you leave work. You can go home and relax if that's what your plans are. He just kept playing Miner in the same position so we could get matchups with the... Yeah. It's kind of what I assumed. It's like people kind of play Miner in different places depending on what they're playing. If they're playing wall breakers, they usually like play it to the side. If they're playing Magic Archer, usually play it in the front to get something lined up. If they go Miner Bats, they usually put it in the back so that whatever you play in front goes to the back. So I just kind of assumed because he had Magic Archer that he would be putting it in the front every time. But okay. Josh is good with miners. Okay, don't say it like that. That's not... No. I'm not... No, don't say that. Do we fireball? No, I mean... We could fireball the one zappy on the tower that we're going for, but I think we'll... just bowler instead. Okay. Is that going to pull... Okay. I was going to say, if that doesn't pull the Mighty Miner, then... could be in trouble, but I think we're okay now. Yeah, especially with the mini P.E.K.K.A. and the bowler kind of raged up. Mohammed Light is good with miners. You think SK is better? Yep. Honestly, I've heard that there are allegations, but I haven't really looked too much into them or like watched a video on... I just know that there are... heinous allegations. Dark on point? Yeah. Okay, I would assume... Honestly, let's just go with this. That way, at least he doesn't use his Mega Knight over here. Alright, just 20 seconds of defense, I think. Can we surround the... he can probably just Mighty Miner ability, but... Okay, that was solid. Solid win, solid deck. I think this was... This was your deck, right, Connor? Yeah, it was solid, honestly. I liked it. I think that's a good... It worked out well. I think it does have a lot of Mega Knight answers as well. I mean, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 tanks in the deck, so... I can imagine it being... It's also got Bowler for, like... I can imagine this being pretty good in the mid-ladder, just because against Mega Knight and Evo Witch, a lot of these cards do well, so... That was solid. Last deck that we're going to be trying out is Darks. So, you all suspected something with him was off, but you can't point to what Muhammad did for you to suspect that. I guess that, I mean, that makes sense. Sometimes it's just, could just be an instinct. But, we're trying out your deck next. We're up against Dagger Duchess, so we will see how this goes. Okay. Got Lumberjack up. I think we'll just go with a Cage. Something tells me this guy is playing maybe an E-Giant deck. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know what else you see Phoenix in. Yeah, and Bowler. So possibly E-Giant? I think we'll cycle our Evo Executioner first, just so that... The thing is, if he goes with an E-Giant at the bridge, it's not like we're going to be able to get back to... I think we just... If he is playing a beatdown deck... Can you Tornado... Wow, that was one of the worst tornadoes I've ever done. Honestly, I don't even think I should have even attempted to tornado that, because I think the Ram Rider is so heavy that it wouldn't have really worked anyway. I don't believe. So we just have to hope he doesn't have the support for the Mega Knight. As long as we can kite this Phoenix over, we should be good. I don't care too much about that tower, and we will actually spawn the respawn because the Dagger Duchess is out of things. Okay. You think you can't Tornado a Ram Rider? That's what I was thinking as well. I didn't think Tornado worked. Does this reset the charge? Dang, it does. Evo, I gotta use Evo Executioner in my deck, because I always go against Evo Executioner, and I hate my life whenever I do. Like, I just hate going up against Evo Executioner, but it is it's such a good card. Okay. Go with this. He's gonna go with the Ram Rider already. I mean, all we really have is we can just knock this back, but I think it's still gonna get some damage. Is that Bowler gonna line up with my... That Bowler's on the tower. Okay, well, we're about even in damage, I think. And honestly, we have Evo Executioner back, so I am not worried about defending this. Let's spam these as soon as we can. Not very good goblins now that I think about it. Yeah, we're not gonna respawn those with the Bowler there. I don't know, let's try to keep applying pressure if we can. I want to see if we can, like, defend the Lumberjack in other ways. That way we can hold on to something else for the Ram Rider. Uh-oh. Dang, that did a ton of damage. This one might be over. I kind of forgot he had Mega Knight. He just hasn't played it in forever. He's got lightning as well. I didn't play the Evo Executioner close enough. Oh, I keep trusting these Evos too much. Like, the same thing happened with the Evo Valkyrie. Let's play this again, because I think it's a solid deck that we just need to get familiar with. You can Tornado the Bowler if you use a troop near the king. Oh, okay, you're talking about to activate King Tower. Yeah, that's actually something I should have... That's something I should have done earlier. Because, I think if you play like a... Goblin Cage, or really anything, and then just Tornado it closer, I think you're right. I think that is... Dang, I hate that I don't... I think that is actually going to lock on the tower after it hits that, because it, like, very briefly retargets when the cage breaks. So, Sir Wellington, how's it going? What hero do I recommend you to get because you're about to have 200 tokens? I don't know. I mean, I've kind of said this before. I think, in my opinion, I think the Knight is like just the best, most versatile hero. So if you don't have Hero Knight, I would recommend it. If you do have Hero Knight, I mean, it does kind of depend heavily on the like what deck you main, but I don't know. I mean, do you have Hero Knight already, Liam? Dark is saying Hero Tombstone. Definitely not Hero Tombstone. He's definitely, yeah, he's just trolling. I think Hero Tombstone is definitely one of the worst heroes to ever come out. Because it seems like every hero was kind of broken on release. Like Hero Musketeer had a turret which pretty much immediately started shooting and could shoot from the bridge. I think we can activate King with this. So Hero Musketeer was broken before it was nerfed. Hero Giant, I don't think was ever really that good, but like in comparison, the Hero Tombstone has just always been kind of not great. Oh wait, that's on the... Okay. I realized that was going to be on the tower. Okay, I hope goblins can counter that. We'll go with this just in case. Okay, just hold on a second. We're kind of getting spammed a bit. And I'm sure he's going to go with his mortar again. Let's just tornado the... Okay, that is kind of news to me. I thought the tornado killed the evil bats, but I guess not. That going to be on the tower? Dang. Okay, we're going to play that in the wrong spot, so both towers can get maximum value by hitting it. Yeah, this is definitely a deck that I think takes time to get used to. We've never played it before, so it's understandable why we will be struggling. So, I seem like I'm not doing Minecraft much anymore. Yeah, I haven't been. I haven't been doing a lot of Minecraft, but I am planning to start up like a new world, new server at some point soon. So there is going to be more Minecraft that's coming soon. Evil Bat's HP buff is broken. Wait, so that I didn't realize that the Evil Bats had more health to start. Do they? I thought they had the same amount of HP and then they only started healing when they hit things. No, hit points 111. Dang, that's actually a lot more health than the regular bats. That's like, what is that, an extra 50, 60% of health over the regular ones? Yeah. You know what? It feels bad ending it on this one. So we'll try one more, but you can get Hero Bowler, Hero Bard Barrel, Hero Goblins, Hero Marcher. So, wait, what are you saying? Hero Eye Golem? Hero Wizard, Hero Mega Minion? So what heroes do you have now? It sounds like you have Hero Knight, because that's not one of the... Honestly, Hero Magic Archer is still really good. And it kind of fits into a lot of decks, so that wouldn't be a bad one to get if you don't have it. What? Bro, what is this guy? Alright. How's it going, Sherlock? Okay, I don't really know what this guy is doing. How's it going, SHX? Do you pronounce it? You say you're Korean? Nice. Well, it's good to have you here. Hopefully you're doing well. Manish, you're my new sub. Nice. I appreciate you subbing. That always helps a lot. So, you were here, right? You've been here the whole time when we tried out your deck. Okay, please don't go pigs with this. Okay, at least he's learned. Honestly, let's just go like that to get a little bit of extra damage. Is that off a little bit? Not really. Alright, I think we've lost enough games that Supercell is now realizing it needs to match us up against brain dead opponents for us to feel good. Yeah, I don't feel very good about that win. I think he was either drunk or he gave the phone to his 2-week-old baby to play. Today's your first day on the stream. Okay, nice. Well, it's good to have you here, Manish. He was intoxicated. Recommend you 3 heroes. You said you have Hero Knight, Hero Mini P.E.K.K.A, and Hero Balloon. Let me remind myself what the heroes are. If I had to recommend one with heroes that you don't have, I would recommend Hero Magic Archer, Hero Ice Golem, and probably Hero Wizard. Probably these 3, I would say. If you already have the Knight, if you already have the Mini P.E.K.K.A, if you already have the Balloon, then I would say one of these 3 is probably your best bet. Dark is saying Hero Mega Minion. Hero Mega Minion, I think it's solid, but I don't think it's as good as Ice Golem or Wizard. I don't think it's as versatile either, but I don't know. Anyway, I think, is it time we jump back into a couple more Trophy Road games? Okay, this is the deck that we built to try out in the Classic Challenge, but we've been playing this Bridge Spamish deck. We actually have some wild cards, so we can upgrade some of this. And do we have any shards for the Evo? We don't. It's kind of a shame because we have 5 wild cards, or 5 wild shards. So we can get Battle Ram Evo is going to be pretty much crucial for a bridge spam deck. So, okay, are you going to head out, SHX? Sounds good. Thanks for joining for a little bit. Hopefully you have a good rest of your day. Brain Rot joined on TikTok. How's it going? Whoa. How's it going, Brain Rot? Alright. Stir Gamer, you asked if I'm enjoying? Am I enjoying? I don't know. This stream hasn't been too bad. We're not grinding. It's not like we're grinding, you know, in Ultimate Champion or something. So I've always kind of liked more casual play. So this stream hasn't been too bad. I guess he's just going to ignore that in hopes of doing more damage, and he is going to do a lot more damage. Okay, let's have our thing hovered. Our magic archer ability. I guess he doesn't even need to answer that, but he's going to anyway. Honestly, we can just zap that. And now I think we're all good to go with this. We can kind of prepare a push on the other side because he spent a ton. How's it going, Subu? You want to tell me the code? You want to play with me? Okay, that sounds good. I don't think our poison is going to kill this because it's under-leveled. Come on, Magic Archer. Okay, we are on the tower. I think we're actually going to... Okay, we're going to take his tower. We just have to... Maybe not. Okay, that was a kind of... Okay, I thought that was a good Evo Cage, but no. Okay, get the P.E.K.K.A down immediately. I think we can... Do we need a... I think we can just zap. Yeah. And we should be able to hold on to our towers. Okay, he's getting a little bit desperate. We can always use the shield ability if we need, but I don't even think we need to. You want to play with me? Yeah, I'm in a game right now, but I'll put in my... I don't know if there's any... I guess... Here, I'll put it my... Okay, yeah. Remind me to put in the code. So that's my Supercell ID that you can send me a request to. And Rima, you said in 2v2, if you play Witch behind the King Tower, Skeleton will get stuck. If you play Hero Mega Minion, it will always target that Skelly behind the tower. Really? I guess that's... Yeah, I guess that's true. If there's always a skeleton that's on the board, it's always going to have pretty much the lowest... the lowest hit points. Matt wants to do double elixir battle. Alright, we'll do a friendly battle. What's up, Rand? Such a baby face. Yeah, I haven't always had any facial hair, and I looked really, really young when I didn't. So I figured it makes me look, you know, not 15 years old. So that's kind of why I'm keeping it. Even though it's, you know, it's unkempt. I don't think it looks real good. It's just kind of there. I don't know. For the sole purpose of... Oh wait, it's double elixir. Why are we not... It's just something that I started to grow out when I was working at a... When I was working my job at a car dealership, because people would come in and think that I was... People would come in and think that I was too young to even be working there. But, Brain Rot, you asked if ladder is hard? It can be at times, yeah. Because, in my opinion, the players are not very good. But there's a lot of people that have either paid money to max their decks or upgrade their decks, or like there's just if there's a card level disparity, then you'll often struggle to win. Okay. Alright. Alright, thank you, Rand. I think it's a little bit... It's not really growing any more than this, though. Like, it's... Okay, hold on. That's actually... I'll be honest, that's actually really annoying. There's nothing targeting the Dart Goblin, because the tower was focused on the graveyard. It's like, it's not growing any more than this. And so, like, there's patches. It's not a full... It's just kind of like a... I don't know. Facial hair isn't really growing into anything, so I've honestly thought about shaving it off. Just partially out of curiosity, just to, you know, maybe see what it would look like again, or... Like, I don't know, not real attached to it, because it's not really... Doesn't really feel like it's making progress. It's not really growing any more than it is. Take testosterone. I mean, that would probably help. I'm sure. Side effects, probably, but I guess if that's all I really cared about, then yeah, I could just take supplements or something. But I don't think that's a good idea. How much does this... Okay, it doesn't quite do enough, but he kind of gave us a little bit of a reason to poison with the Dart Goblin. Okay, we'll throw out the thumbs up as well. Ask Fenrir, he has a beard. That's true. But ask Fenrir what? If he takes supplements? I don't think he does. I think he just, it's kind of a running joke that he loves doing skincare. Umaima knows he loves doing skincare, but I don't really think... I don't know if... I mean, it might have a little bit of an effect on facial hair, but there's a lot more to it than that. Please play your deck. Okay, Sherlock, I think I have you friended here. Your username is... What is your username again? It's like Bombastic Boy. How many trophies do you have so that I can just copy and paste your deck? I thought you were around the same range that I was at on this alt account. Okay, yeah, here we go. Let's see this one. All right. Well, let's paste it in. Should we try it in a classic challenge? Have I ever met someone here in real life? I have not. Haven't met anyone here in real life. The only person would be like my younger brother. I don't know if Jake is still here, but he'll often be on the streams. He's my younger brother. Obviously, I've met him in real life, but outside of that, no, there's no one that I know. And are you sure you don't want to use, like... I know Evo Skeleton Barrel is really good, but so is Evo Battle Ram. So I guess we'll play this Sherlock with the Evo Skeleton Barrel, but I don't know, I feel like Evo Battle Ram, it just seems kind of easy to counter if it's not Evo'd. But that's alright. Okay. You don't believe me? Why is that? What's giving off that impression? Sherlock sent a couple hundred jewels. Dang, thank you, Sherlock. Let's see how your deck performs. Dang. Do we have any spells in this deck, like Log or Arrows? I wasn't really paying attention, but I don't think there was. We could struggle against Rascals a bit. Do you guys see what I'm saying? Okay, this... I talk about this so much that it almost just feels like where are our spells, Sherlock? We don't have anything for... I talk about this so many times that I almost feel like it almost feels like, yeah, like a broken record. Not this, yeah, not this, yeah, not this again. I'm so tired of playing against Rascals and Cannon Card and Mortar and Skeleton Barrel. I can't tell you how many times I've played this deck. It never fails to... Never fails to make me want to... Honestly, we'll just Baby Dragon. We could have Mega Knighted as well, but I feel like that's just a huge commitment. You sent me a request? Okay, Subaru, I'm in a game right now, but after I do this, if you send me a request, then happy to play a game with you. We're going to try to play these a little bit on the lower side, just so that if he bar barrels, he doesn't hit all of them. Okay. Yeah, there's not really any, like, what do we do here? There's nothing that we can play other than a very late skeleton army. Okay, we played that a little bit too early. But I'll be honest, Sherlock, this deck is kind of chopped. I Skarmy late before the barrel drop. That wouldn't have saved our tower, though. Like, I did play it a little bit early there, but even if we had dropped it late, the minions were already locked on the tower. Like, that wouldn't have saved our tower there. So, I feel like you gotta have a log or arrows or something. Because against that kind of deck, what do you suppose... Like, why is Mir in here? I feel like... I don't know. You know what? Maybe it's... Maybe it's worked out really well for you, but at least in that particular matchup, I would say if you play anyone that knows just very vaguely what they're doing, you're probably going to lose 100% of the time if they're not horrible. You could also add a building. Yeah, like Dark said, you could add Hero Tombstone. Like a building would help out a little bit to take some of those... Like, it would have helped out against the Skeleton Barrel as far as making sure it didn't land on our tower. But here, let's copy this deck because Subu really wants to play. So, do I have you added? Because I don't see you on the friends list anywhere, at least not online. Hero Musketeer. I mean, that might have helped. That would have helped out a little bit, but I don't know. The amount of splash would still probably be limited, right? I feel like there wasn't a great splash card in there other than Mega Knight. You played against that matchup before. You can cook them. I mean, again, it depends on who you're playing. If you're playing someone that even has, like, even just a very vague idea of what they're doing, I think the only times where you would win is if you're up against, you know, someone with maybe a rock as a brain. But that feels like that's a hard one. Okay, Subu, I don't... Okay, there you go. I see you online. If you want to send me your request, I believe we copied this deck. So we'll paste it over here. And yeah, let's see how this goes. We have one of the Evos. But you're going to go eat dinner, Sherlock? Okay, sounds good. I think we'll just give your deck one more try against, like, for a friendly battle. But thank you for suggesting it. Thank you for donating as well. Hopefully you have a good dinner. Okay. I think we'll just start by cycling this. I do really hate... What the... I do kind of hate playing Mega Knight in friendly battles, because for friendly battles, I pretty much always play... Like, I never really play... Oh, that Magic Archer is gonna... Okay, Sherlock, where is the air defense? What are you supposed to do here? Remember to do the Skeleton Barrel Mirror Clone? Yes. Is Baby Dragon our only air defense? And it's the last card? Mere Mega Knight. Well, that's just our luck, I guess. Yeah, this... I'm going to be honest, Sherlock. Don't think this deck is it. Two baby dragons if you mirror it. That's true. I think that was probably more of being unlucky because it was the very last card in our cycle. I think that was more of that than maybe the actual. But like at that point we're spending 9 elixir and I don't even know if it fully counters the balloon because the baby dragon, it deals good splash, but it doesn't actually deal very much damage, so I don't know if it actually would have... The balloon, I think, would have gotten death damage and maybe even a hit, even if we had mirrored a baby dragon, but again, we're spending 9 elixir at that point. Does baby dragon even stop the balloon? That's what I was wondering. I don't know that it does. The regular, just one of them doesn't. 2 of them, I would think probably does stop it from getting a hit, but I think it'll definitely get death damage. So, I don't know. Okay, let's see if they go Bard Barrel over there. Or Skeleton Barrel over here. This is probably the time we're going to clone. Right about now. Okay. Alright, that ended up working out perfectly. But I think both of our towers are pretty much gone. And I don't think that we can mitigate all damage. Yeah, like this is still going to get death damage at least. So that tower's gone. Our other tower going to be gone as well. So, honestly, I feel like we probably should go in for the king tower. But there's a bar putt there. Dang. Okay, Skeleton Barrel's gonna have to do well for us here. Alright. Go. Oh, that's gonna be on the tower. Dang, we were so close as well. That second battle ram was almost there. But should have left the towers and 3 crowned. I mean, the thing is, I was thinking about that, but like at the point where I was thinking about going in, I don't know if we could have. Like, I think it was right about, like once I saw how much damage it did to the king, like right about here, I was kind of debating just like, you know, spamming the base. But like, right at that moment, she played a bar putt. So I was like, we can't really go with a battle ram. Playing a skeleton army in the base, I didn't think would do much. Same with a mini P.E.K.K.A. So I was like, I don't know. The bar putt kind of made it a little bit difficult to go in. But Jehu, how's it going? What am I playing today? I was playing... I've been playing a bunch of different things. We played a little bit of Trophy Road. We've tried out several different decks as well that people have suggested. We're now we accepted a new request from... Wait, is there a pending battle? Wait, what's going on here? Normally this only shows up when someone sent you a request, right? But I don't have a request. Dang. Sherlock? Dang, sent 600 jewels? Sent Happy Pride? Okay. I mean, kind of a funny sticker to send, but thank you, Sherlock. Regardless, Sherlock supporting Josh Identity. Yeah, no, not my identity, but thank you regardless, Sherlock. That means a lot. Let's randomize the deck and go again. This is what we have. Okay, Spruce. Okay, we now have a battle from Spruce. Subu, if you want to play one more, I'm down to play another game with you after this. I just really hope Spruce isn't playing... I really hope he's not playing the deck he always plays, which has... I'm pretty sure it's got... If he's playing his normal deck, I think it has Mega Knight which is not going to be good if our win condition is pigs. Never mind. He's playing something a bit different. Rima donated a membership. Thank you, Rima. Ray's got it. Yeah, W Rima. Oh, okay. He's playing his Archer Queen Pigs deck. Okay, I thought Spruce used to play... I think he always used to play a Mega Knight Witch deck, but yeah, he has since switched to Archer Queen Pigs, and I think he's been happy with that. So that's looks like what he's playing this time. Y'all are supporting him because of pride? No, that's not why they're supporting. I'm not a pride streamer. Calling out good. Oh, good game already. I don't know. I feel like you can still... I don't feel like it's quite over just yet. I mean, you still have pigs, and I don't have a building, so... I don't know. You could come back, Spruce. You're proud to be normal? Okay, I'm not... I am not... Where's our emote as well? I am not gay. I think we'll probably just have to arrows those as well. Like, the pigs are going to get pretty consistent damage. But as long as we don't choke, I think we're good. Sherlock donated another couple jewels. Thank you, Sherlock. You only needed it, so you have exactly... Hold on. So you have exactly 170 jewels. Okay, well, thank you for donating, Sherlock. I think we'll... Yeah, let's just go in with pigs of our own. Let's actually like pigs back here. That way by the time it kind of comes up, we have enough to just lightning... Oh, I think we got the Archer Queen as well. Okay. Alright. Good games, Spruce. Is it April Fools? Why do you say that? April Fools because... Okay. How's it going, Urian? Over on Instagram, do I count Elixir? I do not. I don't really count... I'm not that good at the game. I don't really count Elixir, or... I try to kind of keep track of cycle a little bit, but I don't know. I'm not like that. I've always liked playing the game a little bit more casually, so I've never really played at a super... I've never really played at a real competitive level. I mean, I got to Ultimate Champion a couple of seasons in a row, but I didn't really enjoy it too much, so I've always enjoyed playing more casually, and because of that, I don't really keep track of Elixir or cycle too much, or that sort of thing. Probably the worst leaker in the world. Probably. You're too lazy and tired to do that? That's fair. Fair explanation. I feel like Liam... Okay, 100% of the time that we've played, Liam has played Mega Knight Witch. So that's exactly what I'm expecting today. If I witch, he's probably going to witch if he has it. Yep. Well, fantastic. Love going up against... I'm going up against Mega Knight. How's it going, Addy? You want a 1v1? Yeah, we can. Are we gonna... Okay. Thank goodness we just barely activate that. I'm kind of cooked. He has Mega Knight. I mean, we do have... Yeah... We have Valkyrie as kind of our tank. But maybe we split Minion Horde or something. And go with a little tank in front of this one. Come on, minions, give me some damage. Okay, okay. I really don't want to use the Valkyrie here, just because I know it's kind of our only answer for the Mega Knight, but... Are we going to have to, like, pull out the freeze? I'm pretty sure he's got arrows, right? Honestly, yeah. I don't really see another way that we can defend that. Okay, we only take one hit with King Tower activated, so... thank you for playing. It's my pleasure to play with you. All right, thank you, Subu. And again, I'm always down to play another game. Like, you know, if you see me online, or even if you want to play a little bit later this stream, like, I always enjoy playing with viewers. So, thank you for playing. Road to 14K. You're already way above. Hold on. No point in 1v1. Wait, where are you at, Addy? So you said you're already above 14K? The thing is, I've reached 14K on my main account. This is my alternate account. So I'm at like 14,000... I'm at like 14,500 trophies. Okay. We just have to freeze those two so that the minion horde can take care of them. Okay. Okay, you know what? That was actually a smart... Fair enough. That was a... Oh, I didn't mean to play that. Okay. We're like holding on by the thinnest of margins. Stream says road to 14K. It does, yeah. Road to 14K on this alternate account. Because on here, we're only at like 8K. So, we do have to get to 14K on this other account. Why don't I reply to comments? Stir Gamer, I don't know how many times I have to tell you this, but I do my best to read comments. If I'm not... Okay, I think we... Hold on. If I don't respond to the comments, that's just because I didn't read them. It's just because I miss them. I can't read every comment, so I do my best, but... What's up, Annie? How are you? Okay, let's jump back into maybe a couple Trophy Road games. Thank you, Annie. Annie donated a couple jewels. Okay, Subaru actually wants to play again, so maybe we'll play with this mortar deck. After this game, we'll jump into a little bit more Trophy Road. Try to make a little bit more progress there. And Spruce, you have to head out. All right, thank you for joining, Spruce. Hopefully you... I think it's pretty late there, right? So, hopefully you sleep well. There was a time where you tried to get a world record. Have you mentioned that? I don't think so. I don't think you've mentioned your world record attempt. We'll go with this as well. Alright. I think if Subu's playing the same deck, then there's Barb. This is like an all Barbs deck, it seems like. It's like Barb Hut, Barbarians. Okay. Reaction, have I pre-ordered GTA 6? I have not. I did see like an update that they had announced pre-orders and were like people could pre-order it. I haven't yet, but that probably would be a good thing to do. I think, does he still have the ability? Oh, he doesn't. Sometimes I forget that it expires after a little bit of time. I was thinking maybe we could activate King, but no. Hold on. Probably would have been a bit ambitious to go for a fireball there. But Annie donated another few jewels. Sherlock did as well. Thank you guys. The thing is, I don't know. I guess the reason why I haven't pre-ordered it yet is just because it seems like whenever I play GTA, it doesn't seem like people love it all that much. It seems like people are, I don't know, kind of seems like they're not as much of a fan of GTA as with other games, but I think it would probably still be a good idea to order it, just because it's probably going to be such a big game that a lot of people are going to want to watch. So, Jesus, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. GTA 6 would be an investment because when it comes out, everyone who can't buy it will be looking to videos of people playing it. Yeah, that's a good point. So maybe I should pre-order it. How much? Do you guys know how much it's listed at? Like how much it's going to cost? I would expect it to probably be expensive, right? Like, what, maybe $100 for premium? Okay. Is the premium, is that any different than like just the regular game? Like, does the premium have extra perks? But yeah, $100 is kind of what I was expecting. Like, you know, maybe 70 to $100. Like, it's going to be it's a very anticipated game. So it does kind of make sense that they can charge a decent bit for it. Okay, we'll jump back into Trophy Road for a little bit. Try and make a little bit more progress here. Okay. This guy's wasting no time. Okay, that's actually really good. It's targeting the Mini P.E.K.K.A. as opposed to the Mighty Miner first. I think we're up 1 elixir, right? Because, honestly, let's go with this, because we should be able to counter the Witch for real cheap. And we'll have this ready for, like, a skeleton army. Okay. It's $80 to pre-order. Okay. We're just going to zap that, I think. Okay. I think we can let that go for the most part. So $80 to pre-order. You said $100 for the premium? You need to play... Okay, I don't know what the... Don't know what that ability was. I wonder if minions can counter everything. I think they probably can. Okay, hold on. Let me read your message, Annie. You said you need to play GTA 6, not follow the story. Instead, I should play it like stealing cars or challenges that... Hold on. Challenges that viewers give, like how much time would it take to get across the map. Speaking of the map, I think I've heard that it's going to be massive, right? Like I think I saw like a little size comparison in comparison to current map and then GTA 6 map. And yeah, from what it looks like the new map is going to be massive. You know what else is massive? Please don't go where I think you're gonna go. Alright, I don't really know why this guy is expecting this to break through. You're just a little late to the stream, Luca. Yeah, just a little bit. But, you know, we've been going for... couple hours. I think we'll probably stream for maybe just another 20-30 minutes, so it's gonna be maybe just a slightly shorter stream today. But Annie and Sherlock sent some more jewels. Thank you guys. Let's just hit play again. Had to remind you of that meme. What low lose? I don't know if I know what meme you're talking about. Also, Spudley, what is that? I don't really want to... Spudley's over on TikTok. Alright. We're just going to have to hope this lines up with the Sparky for some shots and then dash back. We're definitely going to have to poison everything as well. Please don't splash the magic archer. Okay. Honestly, I think that defense could have been much worse. So I'm not too upset about that. Don't love that though. Okay. Alright. We'll let that go. Why did I stop doing Twitch? Because your friend can't watch YouTube and he can only watch Twitch. Currently, the subscription that I have for the restreaming service, it lets you stream to 3 different places. And so the reason why I chose YouTube, I mean, YouTube obviously has the biggest audience, so that was kind of a given. The reason why I chose TikTok and Instagram as the other 2 as opposed to Twitch are because I think it's better for like discoverability. I think people discover you a little bit easier as opposed to on Twitch, where people typically can't find you as easily. And whenever people do join on Twitch, it's usually scammers that are trying to sell their art. So it's like, I just felt like Twitch wasn't real. Felt like it wasn't really being real profitable, if that makes sense. Like it wasn't really good for people to discover. Honestly, normally I wouldn't P.E.K.K.A the bridge, but I feel like we can do it. So I just felt like TikTok and Instagram were a little bit better for the goals of growing the channel. And I feel like Twitch works a little bit better if you have a really loyal audience that will kind of follow you wherever, like Jinxie and Queso. So that's kind of the reason why I decided to stream there. Can we 3-crown him? No, okay. Defensive E-Golem is going to save him from the P.E.K.K.A getting on his tower. How many viewers do I have on TikTok and Instagram? Right now, on TikTok, there's typically between 4 or 5, sometimes a little bit more. So that's because we recently started streaming there not too long ago. Same with Instagram. There's usually only, a couple people watching at a time. But it's more than when we were streaming on Twitch. And the good news is that let's just generate until we get a deck that doesn't look horrible. This looks rough, but let's give it a go. At least the people are like real people, as opposed to people trying to sell you something. So that's a big part of the incentive, is because there's not just bots or people trying to sell you something or people trying to scam you on Twitch. So I just felt like the audience was maybe a little better. Do I stream on Twitch? I used to, Momo. I used to, but yeah, I stopped doing that for a number of reasons, but I think primarily because it was hard for people to discover you, and the people that did discover were, usually not there for the right reasons. They were there to try and sell you something. So that's the reason why I eventually kind of switched to Instagram and TikTok as the platform. We'll go with this. I feel like the Twitch audience is... Hold on. I feel like the Twitch audience is usually the same as other platforms once they know you stream on there. That's true. It just seems like... It does seem like it works really well once people kind of know who you are, if that makes sense. But I just thought, maybe TikTok and Instagram would be better for people to come across you in the first place. So I missed your joke. Let's see, what is your joke, Luca? Hold on, let me try to... where's your joke? What, am I heavy? Or you said, are they heavy? Okay, I don't... Yeah, I must have missed your joke. Must have missed your joke. Luca. Oh, well, this is going to be real fun to defend. I think we're going to have to zap this just so it doesn't get too crazy with... Doesn't go crazy and just annihilate everything in sight. Okay, you know what? That defense could have gone much worse. So, let's see. If you trim the bottom of the tree, is the tree longer? I feel like you're not talking about trees here. I feel like you're talking about something else entirely. But let's go here. I feel like... Okay, he's got vines. Let's like maybe spear goblins up here. Oh, lumberjack's still gonna be on the tower. Do I watch football? What kind of football? I know if you're anywhere else in the world, football means soccer. But in the US, football is American football. So what do you... Yeah, what is... What kind of football are you talking about? You're talking... Okay, you're talking about soccer. I've been watching maybe a little bit of the World Cup. Like, I don't know. I follow along a tiny bit, but... I'm not normally a big soccer enjoyer, football enjoyer. World Cup is going on? Yes. Okay, I don't think we can defend this golem, so... We'll just zap. Hope that can take those out. Come on, giant. I need you here. If we can't take this tower, then we're going to be cooked. And we're cooked. Come on. Are you serious? I didn't expect our tower to stay alive for that long. Honestly, I just kind of assumed we were done for. We had poison in hand. That would actually have been really close. Good. Yeah, that was probably a choke. I think we could have won that one. I just kind of assumed our tower was going to be gone like that. So I was just kind of sitting there, but I don't know if poison would have done enough in time. I feel like it would have been really close. There was like maybe a second or a second and a half for poison to deal damage. Crown tower damage per second is like 22. So we would have needed like 2 seconds. I don't know. Would have been close. But let's jump back with this. It would be awesome if we could get to the next arena. I think we have a long way to go though. And I don't know if we'll have enough time to get there, or if we'll get lucky enough with bad players to get there, but I guess there's only one way to find out. Okay, so I think if his Goblin Barrel is level 13, and our tower is level 12, I think that means... Normally that means that you have to... It takes 3 shots to kill it, right? As opposed to 2. Like to kill the goblins, I mean. I think if your tower is 1 level lower, as opposed to taking 2 ticks to kill, it takes 3. But what's the worst deck, according to me? Worst deck? I don't know about worst deck. I feel like the worst deck would have to have, like, you know, Goblin Giant, Void, Barb Hut in it. But maybe not. I feel like, no, actually, I feel like the worst deck would be, because at least there's cards of substance there. Oh, you mean the most annoying? Okay, you don't mean literally, you mean the worst deck is in least favorite deck to face kind of thing. Is this guy... What is he doing? Okay. I think we... Let's bar barrel. I know Knight would most likely... Yeah, we actually did not need to bar barrel that. But we can zap this and still take a hit. Dang. Come on, battle. I played that a tile over. Okay. At least we'll get some damage there. Now we're back to one of these. Honestly, let's just use that broken ability. And I think, honestly, yeah, I think we just need to hold on to the P.E.K.K.A. for this. That should fully counter it, I think. Okay. I would say, I don't know, in my opinion, the most annoying deck, the worst deck in my opinion. Oh, I'm trying to think. Drill is really, really annoying. I really hate Drill. Also Francisco. Wasn't even reading the Instagram chat, but how's it going, Francisco? What iPad am I playing on? I don't know, just the newest Apple one. I just got it from Amazon, so just the newest iPad there is. I think Goblin Drill is one of my least favorite. People hate Expo decks. How do you see that? I can see why. It's a super annoying. Yeah, I personally really hate going up against Expo, so I will say that's definitely up there as far as decks that I hate to see. So, am I rich? No. I mean, like, both me and my family are kind of... We have enough to get by, right? Like we can live comfortably, but we're not rich. Like, we don't have supercars. We don't have... Right, we're not... Like, that... No, we're not rich. We're just... We can live comfortably, though. Like, we're... You know... We can live comfortably, and I saved up a little bit from my last... Okay, can this pull the goblins? It can pull one of them. Like, I have enough money that, you know, saved from when I was working at a job that I can kind of live somewhat comfortably. So, yeah, I wouldn't say rich. I would just say you can live comfortably is what I would say. So, Annie sent another couple jewels. Thank you, Annie. Oh, this is bad. I was going to say, I don't know if we can get a P.E.K.K.A. down in time. Come on, P.E.K.K.A. Honestly, we probably could have just tanked the damage. Yeah, because now we're down 1,000,000 elixir, and now we can't support the P.E.K.K.A. Alright, that was not... That was definitely not what I should have done. I mean, the P.E.K.K.A.'s kind of... It's kind of just still healing up. Okay, no, it is losing health eventually, but dang, it's able to just sit there for a while and just keep healing. So let's see if it decides to go with an ability. It would be a horrible idea, but I've seen some people do it. Like, once the bowler crosses the bridge, they'll use the ability for some reason. So... Okay, he's going to have to pick one side to defend with the Mega Knight. Okay, come on. Alright, we'll get some damage. He's got a lot of Swarm, though. Witch and Goblin Gang and Skeleton Army. It's kind of a lot. But let's poison that. Did we miss the tower? Okay, no, we got the tower. Might as well go with a Magic Archer as well, just to kill that a little bit quicker. And also get a little bit of tower damage also. Okay, I was hoping he went Skeleton Army there, but that was smart. to go Mega Knight instead. Oh, I think that's gonna... Oh, that's bad. Is that gonna take my whole... Thank goodness that didn't get another hit. I was gonna say, if that bowler swung one more time, it would be over for us. Thankfully he didn't, but it might... It could still be over for us. Yeah, yeah. Liam, are you heading out? Okay, Liam. Sounds good. Hopefully you have a good rest of your day. Why don't I try Sparky or Hyperbait? I think just card levels for the most part. Like, we actually did play a Sparky deck for a while. A really weird deck with E-Giant, but it's level 10. I'm kind of under level. Yeah, that's what's prevented us from climbing any higher. Like, honestly, we have a few cards that are level 13, but our win condition is level 12. A lot of our support is level 11. And for the most part, we're going up against, you know, level 13s, level 14s in a lot of games. So we are, I wouldn't say we're like, we're not severely under leveled, but we do tend to be a little bit. So also, I didn't even see your message, Jeff, but you asked if the iPad has the extended look of the arena. Yes, it does. Like, you can see more of the sidelines here than like with the phone. So it does kind of have the extended arena look. So level 11 bar barrel can't do anything. Yeah, I don't even think it killed the... It doesn't even kill the goblins, right? If I remember right, I think his goblin barrel was level 13? Okay, that Mega Knight's gonna get on my tower. I should have played the P.E.K.K.A. higher, but yeah, level 11 bar barrel is, yeah, we do kind of struggle with a lot of the support that we have. Jacob, you're in Texas? Nice. Are you on, what's going on there? Are you on vacation there? Are you there visiting family? Okay, we'll go with that. Let's just go with a Magic Archer. It's not the best answer to the Furnace, but it works. It does kill level 11 goblins? Okay, maybe I was just not... Okay, maybe it was something else, but... Oh, no, you're talking about level... Okay, so it kills goblins of the same level, but not if they're like level 13 or 14. Because a lot of the barrels and whatnot that we go up against are 13 or 14. So why don't I poison Furnace at the back? Yeah, I don't know why I wasn't poisoning them. I definitely should next time he poisons the back. For now, we're just kind of waiting for the Mega Knight to inevitably come. I think we... Okay, we're not hitting the tower there. But honestly, I'm not too upset as long as we kill the Mega Knight. Should hopefully be good. Okay, let's poison the Furnace again. And I don't think this is going to line up with the tower, but we'll use the Knight ability just to retarget everything onto it for a sec. And the P.E.K.K.A. is kind of doing P.E.K.K.A. things. Okay, the evil P.E.K.K.A. is just going to keep healing. Oh wait, how did it retarget onto... Dang, those were game-saving goblins. I'll be honest, I was not expecting the goblins to retarget the P.E.K.K.A. like that, but... I don't know why we Magic Archered nothing. But I think we hold on. So, if you P.E.K.K.A. in the middle on the opposite tile's lane, you can kite the Mega Knight with the other tower's help. Okay, is that... How low do you have to play it to do that? Also TR1, yes, this is my other account. My main account is, oh, we have another couple requests. My main account is there. Novel Josh Squash is my main account. It's at 14,000 trophies. This is an alt. So how's it going? Export. I can activate King Tower also. With the Mega Knight, you mean? That's true. We don't really have anything good to activate King with though. Like normally King, I think it activates like easiest if you can kite it with like spirits and skeletons. We don't really have any of those, so I don't know. It'll definitely be tough to activate King with the Mega Knight, you know, with the deck that we have. But barrel could kite. Yeah, I'm thinking we'd have to like barrel over here and then Knight in the right spot as well. I think we'll just bomb tower on this. It looks like Egg Bob is playing the same deck with Mega Knight. So I forget what was his win condition again. I know there was Mega Knight in this deck and Cannon and Furnace, but I feel like we're just giving him Mega Knight value, but like I don't know if hogging on the other side would have done anything. And our hand is actually not very good to deal with a Mega Knight. So we're going to have to get back to a Dark Prince, I think. You know, you don't like people asking for mod, but in the last few streams, haven't been many mods in chat. You try to always be here. You feel like I deserve it. I mean, I understand where you're coming from, Sherlock, but there haven't been a lot of mods, but there's been like enough mods, if that makes sense. Like right now, it says there's only 6-ish people watching, and I think we have Rima in the chat, so it's like one mod. And even if we didn't have one, even if we didn't necessarily have a mod, you know, I have the YouTube chat pulled up. Like the amount of people watching is still small enough that we have enough mods for, you know, the channel at the moment, if that makes sense. So I'll definitely keep that in mind, but I don't know that we need a mod at the time being, just with the size of the channel. Okay, we can just delivery that. I don't know if that'll fully counter it, so we'll go Witch in the very back just in case to kind of help splash the goblins if we need. What the? Okay, I guess the princess retargeted. I thought it was going to stay on the delivery, but it's not. How's it going, Dan? Was I raised in a homeschooling Christian home? I was. How about you, Dan? Huh, our hogs are not really... I feel like we have to hog and then lightning. It's probably the only... Seems like that's going to be the only way that we really get damage. I'm also realizing for the first time that there's rocket and lightning in this deck. I for some reason, I didn't even like click in my mind just because I wasn't even looking at rocket. But same. Nice. Okay. Thankfully, the bomb tower is not getting knocked back. I think we'll actually go with... Honestly, let's use the Ram Rider or the Rhino ability. I think we can go with this as well, right? Because he just used the Evo Mega Knight. Come on, Hog. Give me something. Okay, that's something. I don't know if that's gonna... That is gonna hit the princess, right? I think we just need a rocket and then lightning. But we also need to make sure we don't... Okay, let's lightning first. I think we can rocket and win. Alright. You can't wait until you get a bank account, because you will get a membership. Okay. You'll donate the membership. You want to spread the squashing energy. Alright, well thank you for offering to do that, Sherlock. It's always great having you here. Even if you're not even commenting. I know oftentimes you're doing something while you're watching, so even if you're just here watching the stream, it's great to have you regardless. I think we'll probably play also Perurk. I must have missed your message, but hopefully you're doing well today. I think we'll play probably 2 more Trophy Road games and then probably call it there. So we're up against Aussie. Alright. Should we poison? Honestly, yeah, we'll poison that. I don't think that's a bad poison. Okay. Does have a level 14 hog. So let's see what he's got for this. Okay. Honestly, let's wait till we have 7. And then go with this. Honestly, we'll ignore the barrel. Because our battle ram should do more damage, I think. And then if we need to, we can also... Okay, no, we're not going to use the ability. Annie sent another couple jewels. Thank you, Annie. That was you who I was... You were Egg Bob, right? You were the... Okay, I don't know why I bothered. That's gone. Tower is gone. But I think that was you who I was just playing. But thank you for playing, Annie, and donating. Jacob's here. What are you asking? Why? Why what? Okay. Should we just go in for the King Tower? Okay. Also, is that supposed to happen? Is the P.E.K.K.A supposed to walk all the way over to that lane? Like, I never knew if that was just a glitch or if that's just the way that it's supposed to be. Okay, we'll kind of try to dash out of the wizard's range. Okay. Let's go on with this again. Hopefully this bar barrel can get down. Not quite. Okay. Like we'll just knight on this. I feel like we have to kind of go in for the King Tower, sort of. Like we kind of... I don't know, it feels like we have to kind of apply pressure in other ways. We do have this if he wants to hog anywhere. Ah, I hate hogging when there's an executioner there. But we do have a P.E.K.K.A on the board, so... And that was actually really, really horribly played. Because I didn't realize the knight was still going to be there hitting that thing. Okay, 2 magic archers on the board. I think we're holding on. I think we just need to keep spamming while he's low. And I think we hold on. All right. Let's see. Oh, you were talking about, oh, BB was bar barrel, bad bar barrel. Okay, I thought it was, okay, I didn't pick up on that was, but yeah, I don't think I hit the goblin barrel. Don't think I hit all those. Bar barrel was kind of chopped. I mean, the thing is, we have, you know what? We have wild cards. Why don't we, should we try and upgrade this? Okay, we're gonna get a new king tower as well. So we can upgrade these, level 13. And we could actually upgrade bar barrel again, but that would use up a lot of our wild cards. So we'll upgrade it to level 12. Let's see how much damage it does. So at level 12... How do you not... Oh, okay. So level 12, it does 255. And the goblins... Let's see what it is at level 11. It's 205. I would think... I don't know. I don't know if it can kill level 13 goblins. It's going to be close because level 11 goblins have about 200 health. So... Let's see. It's generated another deck Sherlock wants to play. How's it going, JM? GG? You're in the 15? What does that mean? Does that mean you're in the 15... The 15th arena? Okay, hold on. Our hand is actually really terrible to deal with this. Okay, I'm also realizing... Okay, this is a double elixir battle, so... I feel like we just have to kind of... What the... Interesting. Defensive drill. We don't really have much else for that, I don't think. And we're just going to log that, even though he's got skeleton army, just because I think the battle ram would have charged if we hadn't. I'm pretty sure Sherlock's playing that deck that he suggested to me to play. The one with like mirror clone. Okay, we'll just have to use that to tank. Okay. Not very good, not very good wall breakers on my part. Honestly, do we have to go for... We might just have to let that baby dragon get damage. Especially since it's tanking. Ugh. Okay. We're actually winning. Don't really know how, but how's it going, Mienton? How are you doing? I feel like this is exactly the kind of deck that we played, and it was really hard for us to win with because it doesn't do well against a lot of Swarm, and we have like Skeleton Barrel and whatnot, so... I don't know, I feel like we have a pretty good matchup here. Let's see. If you beat me one day, can I get a buzz cut? Here's the thing, though. You're not bad, Annie. Like, you're not bad at all. You can definitely beat me. I think you've actually beaten me before. So I don't know if I want to commit to that because, like, I know you can beat me, especially if you get just a little bit lucky with the matchup. So, yeah, let's... I don't know. Maybe I won't commit to a buzz cut, but maybe I can try to... Maybe we can come up with another punishment. Like if Annie, if you beat me, or Sherlock, if Sherlock beats me, maybe I'll do something else, like give away a Clash Royale or something. I don't know. I'm not really sure what, but that could be something that could be negotiated, possibly. Okay, hopefully he doesn't try and protect that. Okay. How can anyone beat 14k if 14k is max? I mean, there's seasonal arenas that go up to like 15k. So, I think technically you can get up to 15k. Because you get to 14k and then there's 2 seasonal arenas that are 500 each. So, in total you can get up to 15,000 trophies, I believe. I wonder if this guy... Do you think this guy's a fan of, like, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? His name is... Okay, you know what? That is a level 15 Valkyrie, so it's going to tank for a really long time. He's going to have guards as well. We're just going to poison... We're going to poison him anyway. But they're not real easily spelled. Okay, we'll just do that to take the tower, I think. I don't really want to go with a magic archer. Okay, now we can, because I think he's got Goblin Barrel, so just have to make sure we have enough to defend that. They still got a little bit of chip damage, though. So that was a level 14 Barber, or a level 14 Goblins. So... And he's got Tornado as well, so before he can do anything funny, we're just going to stick this on top. Just so he can't Tornado it and get a lineup with the tower or anything. Your internet went outside, you were lagging hard at the end. Dang, that's alright. If you want to play one more game, Sherlock, if you were lagging, that's completely understandable. I mean, yeah, it wasn't really a fair game if you were lagging near the end. And we're gonna use the Knight ability because a Bar Barrel wouldn't kill the goblins. So, am I playing 1v1s? Sure. I mean, yeah, we're gonna wrap up stream in just probably the next 5 or 10 minutes. But if you want to send me a friendly battle, I'll play a game with you before we log off for the day. So feel free to. TR1, do I have you added on the friends list yet? Or not quite? Okay, and like I mentioned, typically for friendlies, the procedure is play with a generated deck, just because it's kind of, I mean, like the name says, friendly battle. I kind of try to keep it friendly and lighthearted, and also gives you the opportunity to kind of play a deck you've never tried before, which I think is kind of fun. So, can you give me the QR code? Yes. I guess after this game, I can pull up the QR code, and you can do that. And we're wasting no time with the Mega Knight. We're up against Annie here from the chat, so I think we'll just Zappies up high. Honestly, if we should be good as long as it doesn't play anything else. Otherwise, we will log. All right. Honestly, let's lightning that, just because it'll take care of everything. I didn't actually even mean to hit the knight. I think it would just happen to be there. Honestly, that's a funny... I wish I had that emote. I wish I had that emote on this account, but on my alternate account, I don't have very many. I have just two pages of emotes. So, I don't have the hog screaming on this one. So, also, I don't know how long ago this was, JM. This might have been a while ago. Maybe I missed it, but You asked if I could play with your deck. I would be up for that if you wanted to... Hold on. Oh, that's still going to be on the tower. Okay, I guess we'll just... We'll log. That should be good. And the healer doesn't really have enough health to go with a graveyard. Do I prefer a 1v1 or Mega Draft? I don't know. I mean, Mega Draft can be fun, but it does take a while to draft. Honestly, I'm fine with either one. You can choose. Or I guess not. I guess I have to choose because if I'm doing the QR. Okay, honestly, as soon as this crosses the... Oh, it's not going to cross the bridge. That was actually a really... That was one of the worst graveyards I've ever done. So, JM, I thank you. I would say I'm okay. I can definitely get better though. But thank you. We can do 1v1 so we save some time. All right. That sounds good. I'll just put up a QR code for a 1v1 after this. Honestly, yeah, as long as he uses Evil Mega Knight over there, I'm happy with that. Maybe we can... I don't know if he's back... Oh, he used the goblins. What is he going to have for this? Uh-oh. Part of me forgot that I still need to defend the counter push. Oh, man. Alright. Let's go with another graveyard. We don't really have a good answer for the goblins, though, is the thing. Like, goblins on defense, the log is not going to reach them. It's only going to reach, like, the first two. And I'm aware we're leaking elixir. We got to play a card. Let's just heal this one up. Should we go in with another graveyard right away? Might as well. Let's just log, even though I don't really think this is going to hit. Oh, hold on. Hold on. The healer's actually going to get on the tower, so that's not too bad. Graveyard Battle Healer is peak. Honestly, it's not a bad synergy. Like, the healer can tank for a really long time. And whenever they play anything to defend the healer, it kind of keeps hitting it and healing it. So, I mean, I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, you don't see this in any deck, but the synergy is actually not all bad. So, let's do this again. We're going to generate a deck until we don't get Mega Knight. We have E-Golem Expo. Well, this is going to be wonderful. Okay. If you want to scan this code or take a screenshot of this code, TR1. Okay. How many trophies do you have? You have almost 13,000? Okay. Maybe I'm in over my head. Because if you have that many trophies, you clearly know what you're doing at that point. Honestly, I don't really want to cycle an E-Golem or an Expo. This is going to be such a chopped deck. Okay, unless he's got arrows though, because he just used Fireball. Please do not have Skeleton Dragons, I'm praying. Okay, that's not too bad. Wallahi's left to give one. You only have one Wallahi left? Alright. How's it going, hold on. How's it going, Vitin? Are you a fan of Brazil? Have you been, like, following the World Cup? Okay, let's go with this. Annie sent another couple jewels. Thank you, Annie. And what is our... Honestly, that's gonna be the best we can do there. Yeah, I didn't have anything better, TR1. I didn't have anything better. So that's what we had to go with. So how's it going, Machu Picchu? How are you doing today? Oh, he's got Fireball. Ah, stink. Okay. Let's go with that. Come on. Okay. We actually should get a little bit of damage there because the E-Golems are raged. Not as much as I was hoping for, but... Are you back to that already? Honestly, I've actually never tried to activate King with Tornado. I'm probably going to mess this up. Yeah. How do you even activate with Tornado? I thought there was a way you could do it, but... I think any farther to the right, and I don't think it would have been in tower range. Like, I don't think it would have even pulled it, but... Any farther to the left... Honestly... Get that away. This is so... I shouldn't have even bothered going for an Expo. Let's give him a million elixir. Why not? Well, there goes that. At least he went on the other side. Hold on. At least it's on the right. Honestly, if that push had been on the left, maybe different story. But honestly, let's go with this, and then... Okay, that is going to be on there. How did our tower get so low? Okay, I guess the Archer Queen or something. I think he just needs to pretty much balloon on the right, and it's going to be over. Or balloon on the left. I didn't realize both of the towers were incredibly low. Come on, E-Golem. No, 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 no. That's not going to do enough damage. Crap. I'm surprised this isn't... Okay, I think that's going to do it. Hold on. I think he just needs one more fireball. I think he's got another spell. It's a fireball, isn't it? That was not the worst. I was not as much of a beatdown as I thought it would. Who would I like to win the World Cup? I don't know. I don't really follow... I mean, I've been watching a little bit of the World Cup. Obviously, I would like the US to win, because that's where I'm from. But I don't... I mean, yeah, I would like the US to win. I think the chances are unlikely. Like, they've never won a World Cup. I don't really think they've ever really gotten that close. But hopefully US does well. It seems like they're doing okay this year. It seems like they've kind of pleasantly surprised a lot of people. So I should play the Arena 1 deck. That could be an idea. You know what? Let's do that. For the very last game, this is going to be the last game of the day. We'll make an Arena 1 deck. What a crazy deck. Deck Wizard gave you? That was a randomly generated deck? Lumberloon? Okay, I guess that's... Dang, if that's the... I don't think I've ever gotten Lumberloon when using that little thing, but you changed this one card and it was perfect. Yeah, that was pretty solid. I think Arena 1 decks... I'm trying to think of what they have. So Giant is, I think, the Win Condition. There's Giant. I think there's Mini P.E.K.K.A. Minions, Musketeer, and Knight. Archers are there as well, I believe. And I don't think there's no log. I think it's just pretty much arrows. I think there is Fireball in there as well, but what am I missing? I mean, Goblin Hut could work as well. I think Also, I didn't realize we have the heroes and the evos for this as well. There's almost no heroes and evos that I have on this account, but we have all the Arena 1 ones. So we could put in Fireball, or we could put in like Goblin Cage as the last one. What do you guys think? I think Goblin Hut is also like it might be Arena 2 that you unlock it, but that's one of the first buildings that you get as well. So any preferences in the chat? If not, we might put in Fireball. I feel like Fireball is, I think this is the deck that you get in Arena 1. But obviously you don't have the heroes or the evos, but I think this is the exact deck you get. So, can we play a friendly battle? Sure, if you want to send me a request. Do I have you added? Best deck of all times? Honestly, it is a solid deck. I mean, you have a good win condition, you have good support. You know, some of the cards feel a little bit repetitive. Like, you know, normally you don't see both of these or both of these with minions in the same deck as well, but I mean, it's a very classic deck. So, okay, yeah, is it fine if I just call you Jason, because it's JSN? It kind of just reminds me of Jason. Also, JM, I will be going live tomorrow. So far the streaming schedule is I stream every day except for Sunday, so Sunday's the only day when I don't stream, but it's every day. So tomorrow is Thursday. I will be streaming tomorrow, and it's typically I start around 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but I try to stream a little bit earlier. My sleep schedule is horrible right now, so I have to go to sleep earlier. I have to take a little bit better care of myself so that I can get up earlier and start streaming earlier. But that's the current kind of schedule. And we unlock Evo Bats. That's solid. Mighty Miner is a hard counter because there's no reset. Yeah, that's true. Mighty Miner would cook pretty much everything in this deck for the most part. I think lane switching kills these two. It even does well against Mini P.E.K.K.A. So if you want to do a friendly battle, we can. Here's the little QR code that you can kind of scan, Jason. So, one thing to note, JM, is that I don't stream Clash Royale every day. So as far as videos, I usually upload a Clash Royale video every single day. But for the streams themselves, I try to mix it up a little bit. Like I've been playing a little bit of Subnautica recently. I haven't played a ton of Minecraft, but I used to. Is this you, Jason, or is this someone else? I'm pretty sure I have this guy friended on my other account. And his name is very suspicious. Yeah, is this... I don't know. Maybe you can... Is this you or someone else? Because I know I have this person added on my main account. Okay, I think we'll just... Giant on this. Hopefully that pulls the goblins. Not reading the name? Surprise, surprise. I'm not going to read it. Because I already know someone's going to try to clip it or something. Okay, is this Lumberloon as well? It could be. This could be like a Lumberloon freeze deck, possibly. Or it could just be something homemade. So, anyway, I don't think... Honestly, yeah, I should have just let that go. But it would have gotten a hit. I probably should have just tanked the hit, though. Okay, honestly... It's not too bad. What kind of minions like that? I think with King Tower up, it should help us out a little bit. Royal Giant is also good against this deck. That's true. Royal Giant would do well. Mini P.E.K.K.A. would be solid, but in decks with Fisherman, you'd have to try and block it with like a Knight and a Mini P.E.K.K.A. So otherwise the Fisherman will just yoink it away. So I can imagine not having a building and pretty much just having Mini P.E.K.K.A. would make Royal Giants sometimes difficult to deal with. So let's go with this. Hopefully that can... Honestly, let's go Giant over here. Just to tank for the mortar a little bit longer. I don't love this. I mean, on paper, it looks like a really solid deck, but we are kind of struggling to break through here. Not getting much damage, so... Yeah, there isn't a reset other than... I guess technically we could Fireball. Okay. What? Someone just said Royal Giant is good against this deck, and he just whoops out Royal Giant? Is this you that I'm playing, or is this someone else? I don't actually know. Let's just arrow all that. Would have been great to hit the Firecracker, but... Okay, come on, Mini P. Okay, only one hit is fine. I'm not mad at that. I do have Hero Musk, Evo Archers, Mini P.E.K.K.A. That's true. Okay, maybe we try and... He's going to play it over there. Okay, we don't have a reset, though, for... We're just going to have to play this real high. And even that, I feel like, was maybe a waste. No, I guess not. I forgot the Evo Archer was there. It's kind of a close game. It's like 400 damage apart. Did we miss the tower? Okay. Yeah, did miss the tower. And I don't know why I didn't use the Hero Knight ability. Honestly, this push is probably going to work out for him as well. Okay, we're now losing. I did not mean to... Trust me, I did not mean to activate King. Come on, Giant, give me one hit. No. 10 seconds left. I think that's going to do it. 500-ish damage apart. I need the Musk for RG. I felt like Mini P.E.K.K.A. was the best answer for RG, right? I mean, yeah, we could have used the turret, but doesn't the Royal Giant outrange the turret? Because the range is only 4. I think the Royal Giant range is... I thought it was more than that. So it would have just been there to kind of tank a Royal Giant hit. Let's see. I thought the Royal Giant's range was like 5 or 6. So Royal Giant range is 5. So it wouldn't have even... Should have waited for it to get closer. I guess. With Mini P.E.K.K.A. RG gets hits. I think it gets 1 though. I think it only gets 1 hit if you play it right when they put it down. But was that not you that I was playing, Jason? Because if not, I know you asked to play, and I'll play 1 game with you if that wasn't you that I was just playing, which it sounds like it wasn't. Oh, that was you. Okay. I was gonna say I know I have you. I know I have that. I know I have you added on my main account, but okay, Sherlock, you're gonna go to sleep. Sounds good. Hopefully you have a good. Hopefully you have a good sleep. Okay, we'll do one more quick play. Jason, do you want to be ready to accept it? Like, do you want to be ready to to scan the code and play. We'll end it off here. JM, your challenge is to play with the heaviest deck possible. We could possibly do that in the next Clash Royale stream, and I think I've also made a video it's on my YouTube channel. I think I've made a video playing the most expensive deck as well. So if you wanted to see me playing that, I know I did that maybe a month or two ago. So sounds good. Sherlock sent some more jewels. Thank you, Sherlock. And again, thank you for being here. Okay, Jason, here's the code that you can scan so that we can play a game. And we'll end the stream after this one. All right, thank you, Sherlock. I'll see you tomorrow. You have like 6,000 trophies. Okay, nice. How long have you been playing, JM? I mean, obviously the update wasn't recent. It was many, many months ago, but some of the things about the update I think are cool. Like I think the QR code to add friends or do a quick play, I think that's a good idea. But there are other things like the whole social tab being reworked that I really kind of hated. But I do like the QR code feature. So Allah, why don't I have a rainbow name? A rainbow name? Is that what you get by... Don't you like put a number with that little symbol in front of your name to get a different color? I don't know. I've always liked a little bit of a simpler banner and whatnot. So, and a little bit of a simpler name. So that's why my banner is really, really simple. And okay, wait. Oh, never mind. That's why the banner is really simple. So I guess I just never really been into like the more extravagant rainbow names. But how's it going, Silva? Clash is not starting. Wait, is this you that I'm playing against, or is this someone else? Okay, JM, you said tomorrow you can play Clash. Sounds good. Then I guess I'll... The thing is, I probably won't be streaming Clash tomorrow, but if I have you added as a friend, I'll probably be playing it at some point tomorrow. So I can put in my Supercell ID. Okay. I think that should be... Okay. JM, I just put my Supercell ID in the Instagram chat. So if you want to send me like a request there, then you can add me as a friend on my main account, and then we can play whenever or spectate whenever. Okay, so this is not you. This is just a random dude. All right, well, guess we're playing a random guy from the stream. Want to go with minions? Just, yeah. Knowing that he has that card. Can we kill the witch? Okay, we're just going to do that, yeah, just to get rid of the witch. Because I'm pretty confident we can defend a Mega Knight with, you know, all of our tanks and whatnot. And also Evo Archers. Maestro means trainer in Italian. Okay. I wonder if this guy's Italian or if he just likes to have that as his name. Okay, we can't be letting him keep getting away with these Dark Goblins at the bridge, because I think that's how he's got most of his damage. Okay, we'll keep fireballing the witches. Should we arrow them as well? Okay. So use the ability. That actually might be game over. We might have sold there. Never mind. Somehow we're alive. Okay, hopefully we can get this in front of the archers. Do I play squash? No, I do not. Unfortunately, I do not play squash, the sport. My name is just that because it just happens to rhyme with my name, Josh Squash, but I don't actually play it. So, unfortunately not. Okay, honestly, we'll go with this just to maybe pick off the skeletons, so the skeletons don't do too much damage. Okay. Let's have a fireball ready. Honestly, I know it's not a witch. I know it's just a mini P.E.K.K.A, but let's fireball that anyway. Okay, hold on. Okay, please tell me we can win on this push. I'm hoping we can. Yes, just one giant hit, and I think that'll do it. As long as we don't sell the game. Okay, that was the Arena 1 deck. Oh, you play squash. Okay. Honestly, I didn't even know that squash was a sport until like last year. Like I didn't find out until recently that it was actually a sport, but anyway. What's up, noob? You joined. You wrote a comment for Rima. Are you still asking him about the banner? To help out with the banner art? By the way, Jason, apparently when we do the quick play, anybody can just join. I know you've been waiting for a battle, so if you put in your Supercell ID in the chat, I can send you a request. And we can just play that way. Because there's not a guarantee that we'll play if I put up the QR code. Am I a professional, Silva? Unfortunately not. I'm not even close to a professional. I would say I'm good at the game. I'm not really great at the game though. And I don't really play really competitively. Most of what I play is just kind of joke themed decks. So yeah, I don't play a lot of ranked mode anymore, but I used to play that a little bit. And I got to Ultimate Champion a couple of seasons, but no, I'm definitely not a professional. 40k is better than average. I guess that's true. Like, I would say I have a good understanding of the game. Like, I would say I'm good at the game, but I'm definitely not. Like, there's so many levels to the game, and it's like Dan, you're probably a level or two above me, and then there's people above you that are like top ladder players, and then there's like pros like Mo Light and Riley. So it's like, it seems like there's so many levels to the game, and there's so many levels that are above me. But I would say I'm a little bit better than average. So, oh, you're Maestro. You're okay. So I just played with Silva, I guess. Silva's only over in the TikTok chat. So, were you able to find your Supercell ID, Jason, so that we can play a game? I guess I got a request from someone. Is this you? Oh, you sent it. Okay. Cool. I'm assuming this is you then. Tomorrow, post the QR code so we can add as friends. I guess I could do that. I could always just post it in like the community tab or something. So I guess that could work. Are you good for sure? I don't know. I mean, if this is you, I'm ready to play whenever. So we've been playing with the Arena 1 deck, but let's switch it up a little bit. I don't want to play anything too talk. Okay, this looks interesting. Interesting looking graveyard deck with Rocket, so I'm ready whenever. You think I would improve greatly by learning when to defend, when to attack? Yeah, I think that is one of the things that I struggle with, is like Yeah. Knowing when to go in, knowing when to you know, defend, that sort of thing. So it's true. That's you. Okay, what's your... I guess, do you want to send me your request? Like just a 1v1, and we can play one more. Stir Gamer, welcome back. Umaima, you can teach me? Alright, fair enough. I'm always up for... Always willing for advice, critique. So... I haven't tried the new game mode yet. Also, let me try opening this up again. Just because sometimes... I've noticed that sometimes when you add a friend, sometimes it doesn't show up immediately. Sometimes you need to open it up. So I think I see you here. And... I thought you said you weren't that good. What's going on here? You're already, you're a grand champion? I would say that's pretty good. Need to develop a general idea of elixir. You don't count elixir, but you can recognize when you're up or down. It's definitely a good thing to, yeah. Good thing to have. What's up, Livin? Going back to the roots? Yeah, we are going back to the clashing today. So, I think he mentioned oh yeah. So well, at least we know what we're up against. He mentioned a little bit earlier that he plays RG, so... Whoa, okay. I thought the hunter would have shot there. I'm kind of surprised Prince ended up killing that. Honestly, it's tempting to rocket that, just to get the damage in, because we don't have a building. But I feel like we can... Oh, this deck has Fireball. Just have to pray that he can't afford it right away. Okay. Oh dang, the fisherman. I forgot about the fish. Okay, well, we'll take some damage. We'll do this just to... Ah, okay. I guess when the fisherman's in his... When he's in his pulling motion, he doesn't get knocked back or reset or anything. Alright, well let's... Let's go with a hunter. I think it's definitely going to be tough to defend the RGs, I think, because he's got Fireball for the minion horde and then just Fisherman to yank away. We don't have a building either, so I mean, do we... I don't really know what to do here. Okay. Honestly, that is okay. I'm not mad at that. Let's just kind of go in here. I think Lumberjack is probably our best answer, right, for the Royal Giant. Okay, we'll take a hit. Hunter will get a shot as well. That's not great. Why don't we just go with that same push again? The E-Spirit is actually going to do pretty well. Let's actually rocket that, because I have faith that we can defend. Never mind. Okay, JM has to go. Sounds good, JM. I'll see you tomorrow. 1 hour ago, you turned 17. Okay, I don't know why. Hold on. We can use our minion horde now that he fireballed. Uh-oh. Come on, that's going to get another hit. What? Oh, that's going to do it. Well, stink. That was well played. Good game. Yeah, happy birthday. It's always exciting. I guess it's, you said you're in Moldova, right? Moldova or Romania? I know it was, I get the, I think it's Moldova. I don't know. I get them mixed up, but I think happy birthday gameplay. Thank you for playing, Jason. We're going to end the stream there, but you think if I went in after we placed RG in the back, that's what I was debating doing. I felt like hold on. I felt like a hunter or something. I wasn't keeping track if he had hunter or ghost, but like, I think we had lumberjack in hand. So like, yeah, I think it was right here. I think after he placed Royal Giant here, I was debating like going lumberjack, but he had Evo Ghost and Fisherman. And we only had 5 elixir too, so yeah. I think we maybe just shouldn't have rocketed. But then he would have had a hunter there to defend. I don't know. I was debating like I had toggled the lumberjack. I was like, do we go with it at the bridge? But I felt like he had too many answers for that. And Minion Horde and Hunter weren't really threatening when he had Fireball, so that was probably just yeah. I was debating doing that, but rematch. All right, yeah, we can do a rematch. Let's do that. Let's generate until we get. Are you just gonna play Royal Giant again? I mean, this one does have 2 Evos, but not a win condition. So, hold on. Generate. Alright, Giant Beatdown. We have a hero and an Evo. That's good enough for me. This deck doesn't look horrible, so... You think I should play E-Golem because it's Pride Month? I suppose. How's it going, Dr. Foddy? Okay, we'll do one more game with... Hold on. One more battle with Naroku. We'll also... I didn't actually know this until somewhat recently, but you can actually choose the arena where you play. So, maybe we battle in Pekka's Playhouse. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and then to sleep. Alright, sounds good. Enjoy your birthday gameplay. I'll play my main deck. On this alt account, my main deck is pretty much just the Pekka bridge spam. But it's a little bit different than my main deck on my main account, where I have more heroes and evos and card levels. So you don't always have to place troops in the very back. Sometimes it makes sense to play them way higher up. Alright, makes sense. I think the one thing we have going for us is that I don't think Royal Giant has a building. So at least the Rhino can maybe get damaged sometimes. Possibly. Uh-oh. Well, see you later, Giant. That was not the play. I don't know what I was thinking with that. Guess we'll go with this. Try and distract the Hunter, hopefully. Cycle to our Evo. In the last match, I placed the Hunter at the back, but it wasn't fast enough to start shooting until it had already... Yeah, that's a good point. So... That's true. Knowing when to place cards at the front versus the back. Dang, we don't have any, like... Yeah, Fisherman's going to be really good for him here, I think. We're just going to have to, like... Go like that, maybe. At least Dark Prince will charge. Alright, we'll get a little bit of damage. It's actually not... We're actually up just a tiny bit. I feel like maybe I should have gone same lane there. Okay. Let's try and play this up high, I think. I mean, there's... Yeah. I feel like we probably overcommitted with... Hold on, though. I think we are going to lose our tower, but... We're going to do some damage. We're actually going to take a tower. Can we hold on, though? Oh, we... Okay, okay. Okay, that was... that was a little bit better. You played so that's all right, Jay. Some games are like that. Like, yeah, I have played some games before where I'll make a play and I know I shouldn't make the play, but I'll still do it. Like, I get what you mean. Like, just because you have, you know, a bad game or so, it doesn't mean you're a bad player. So, cool. Thank you guys for playing. We will now end the stream. We kind of been, I thought we were going to end it like half an hour ago, but we kept kind of playing more 1v1s, but we're going to end it there. I think tomorrow, do you guys have any preferences on what you'd like to see tomorrow? Because I'm thinking I could try to build a Minecraft server and world this afternoon. I don't know how much time it normally takes to set up, but we could try and play Minecraft tomorrow. We could also play Subnautica because we would be at the we'd be able to beat the game tomorrow. We'd just have to build the rocket. We could beat that game. We could technically play Clash Royale again if you guys really wanted, but do you have any preferences on what you'd like to see for tomorrow's stream? Bro wins against me with random decks. Honestly, no, that you shouldn't beat yourself up about that, Jason, because that deck that it gave me actually had a good amount of synergy. It was like giant, lumberjack, like the deck that it gave me, I think we got lucky with. So that definitely don't beat yourself up for losing one game. I think you played well, and I think for the second game, like there were definitely mistakes that were made, but even pro players make mistakes sometimes. So you've respawned since I said Minecraft. All right, I'm guessing you would like to see Minecraft tomorrow, Luca. I'm assuming Noob is not going to want to see Minecraft because I think Noob said that that's his least favorite game. So, you asked what my main deck was? Here, I'll go back to my main account and kind of show you what I've been using. But, let's see, so this is just random. But on the Seasonal Trophy Road... So you get to 14k, and then there's Seasonal Arena. So the one that I use for Seasonal Arena 1, I use this Golem deck, which I've been using for a really long time. And the reason why, yeah, this one. The reason why is just because it kind of has most of my maxed cards in it. It has some synergy. It works well together. So this Golem Beatdown deck is what I used. It's not very meta right now. It used to be really, really good, like last year, like last October, last November, many seasons ago. But gameplay you want to play, I can't keep playing 1v1s with people. We've been doing that for like 30 or 40 minutes. We keep saying we'll do one more. Then the next person always wants to play. But recently I've been kind of playing this a little bit. I've been playing a bit of Minor Rocket. It's a much harder deck to play than Golem, but I would say main deck for a while has been Golem. I don't want to play it though. I want to play something else, but a lot of my other cards are... There's actually a lot of... I guess there are a decent amount of level 15 cards, but a lot of them are 13, 14. I don't know why it keeps doing that, so... I've been kind of playing that one for a while. Dang, never mind. I have a lot more level 15s. Oh no, they're boosted. Wait, what? Oh! Wait, how does this work? This is actually the first time I'm noticing this. Every card is boosted? I was actually not aware of that. I guess every card, if it's not level 15, is boosted to level 15. So I guess for the seasonal decks, you can play anything. That's actually kind of... I didn't know that. So maybe we'll craft up some other deck to play Trophy Road with. But... Alright, that's news to me. I was wondering, I'm like, I don't remember leveling all these up to level 15. I guess everyone is just boosted. Let's play, please. I'll play one game with you. As long as you're not playing your Minor Balloon deck. If I wanted to play Minor Balloon, I would jump into ranked mode or something. We'll do this. This looks interesting. So we'll play one more game. That'll be it. So why am I playing with random decks? Just because that's what... I mean, just because that's what... I just feel like for a friendly battle, it should be... I just feel like it should be a little bit more casual. Like, it's kind of a friendly battle, so I don't play meta decks. Like, people play meta decks enough anyway in Trophy Road and Ranked. So, for friendly battles, I just generate a deck because, A, it's kind of fun to play... It's kind of fun to play cards, like, in a way that you haven't played them before. Like, if you play Hog 2.6, you get very used to just playing the same cards at the exact same times, but this is a little bit, I don't know, just kind of gives you the opportunity to play not a meta deck in kind of a more casual way, if that makes sense. So, RG Mother Witch Royal Ghost, good synergy. That's true, but I think... He said he was playing Spellbait. So, I think he's going to hard counter us because I think he's got... I guess he's got Cannon instead of Inferno Tower. But it's still probably going to be tough to break through, I would think. Typically, Bait, I think, does pretty well against Royal Giant. YouTube banned you? Why did they ban you? Okay, we're just going to have to Tesla, I think. So I think we'll probably... Only hard counter against Royal Giant is Classic Logbait. I guess this is, yeah, it's a little bit different than Classic Logbait. Too skilled for YouTube algorithm that they banned you. The problem is that we don't have any resets in this deck. So the Mighty Miner is just going to roll us. Yeah, I mean, we don't even have any... I guess we now have Evo Snowball in hand. So that'll be a little bit different, hopefully. That's kind of our one reset. The regular Snowball doesn't reset. Evo 1 will. So we're just going to have to hope to counter his stuff. Do split RGs. Our cycle is actually like kind of clumsy though. Like our cycle is not real cheap. So okay. Honestly, yeah, we're still not breaking through. We can poison the princesses, but like I think this one is over. That's true, you can't really split. Yeah. Like, this is the kind of... I don't love playing friendly battles against these kinds of decks, because it's like, if I wanted to play this, why wouldn't I just hop into a ranked battle? I don't know if that makes sense, but... Let's... Yeah, we're not going to have anything to reset that. We can try splitting. I would assume he would just go Goblins on this. So we'll go Ghost, but... Oh no, he used them over there. Yeah, like how are we meant to... break through this? I think that's going to do it over there on the right. Just with him having a tank. So, yeah. If you play ranked, you face self-made decks 90% of the time until Ultimate Champion. Really? I thought... Okay, whenever I play ranked, I don't really... Whenever I play ranked, it always seems like I'm up against Drill or something else. It's always Drill or Log Bait or something. So you only face heavy cards? Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it's been forever since I played ranked mode, so I can't probably go into the battle log and go anything, because these are all, I think, Trophy Road decks. So whenever I play ranked, though, it's always against Bait or Drill or something. It could just be the matchups that I'm getting, but you always go against Evo Mega Knight, P.E.K.K.A, Mini P.E.K.K.A, because Clash Royale knows you play RG. Yeah, like the thing is, I kind of showed you the Golem deck that I play as kind of my main deck. I kid you not, pretty much every deck that I go up against, there's like an 80% chance they're either using Inferno Tower, P.E.K.K.A, or Evo Executioner. It's always those three cards, or Evo Mega Knight as well. And it's like I looked at the usage rate of those cards, and they're really low. Like Evo Mega Knight, not so much. I think Evo Mega Knight's like maybe, what, like a 15-20% use rate? Maybe. But it's always one of those cards, and those all do really, really good at just cooking the Golem. Got all my stuff maxed out. I have pretty much one max level 16 deck, but everything else is boosted because it's the everything else is boosted to level 15 apparently. I just found this out 5 minutes ago, that apparently for the seasonal arenas in Trophy Road, you can kind of play whatever you want technically because it's boosted. Is there any information on... It just says season deck boost, so I guess for the season, I guess. Anyway, we've been dragging the stream on for a while. We've now been going for upcoming on 4 hours now, so we're gonna call it there. But thank you guys for joining. Thanks for playing. Jason, I think tomorrow we'll most likely be doing... trying to think. Most likely Minecraft if we have a world built by then. But if not, then something else. So anyway, thank you guys for being here. Hopefully you have a wonderful day. And hopefully I can see you guys tomorrow. But if not, I guess one thing I should announce as well before I go is that tomorrow my younger brother is going to be coming up from Utah. So he's going to be here. And I don't know how that'll affect the stream schedule. But like if he wants to, like if we're hanging out, if we're doing something as a family, that could affect things a little bit. Just because, again, he's just going to be visiting. So I don't know if that'll have any effect on... It probably won't. I wouldn't think it has much of an effect. Maybe, because if we do something as a family, it's probably going to be in the afternoon after I finish streaming. But that's just something I thought I'd let you guys know. He's visiting, so gonna have him up and probably gonna try to spend some time with him. So anyways, have a good day, guys. Hopefully I can see you guys soon. And yeah, hopefully I can see you guys in tomorrow's stream.